my people. I look different. I know. I can explain. Give me a moment. First, let me make sure that you guys are okay. I hope that every single one of you is doing well. I hope that your family is well. I hope that your loved ones are doing well. Everything that has breath in your life that you care about, I hope that they are all doing well. Okay, Anisu, relax. Relax. Okay, let me explain. What happened was, I told you guys, like, hey, because what I usually do, I go on Instagram, TikTok, other platforms, and I say, yeah, I'm live, guys, tune in, we here, we lit, right? Right when I'm about to come on, literally right when I'm about to change screens to go live, all of a sudden, your camera's not working. So I'm like, what do you mean my camera is not working? Oh, something about the IP address or whatever. So I'm like, okay, so like, why does this have to happen like right before I'm about to start? I'm already irritated because yesterday I was gonna go live. It didn't happen because to be honest, I had an exam. I had to prepare for it. I needed to fully immerse myself into that exam. So this what we got right here. Thank God I got a secondary camera. Anasu, it's either I get off and y'all don't get a live from me today, or we deal with this Temu quality camera. There's nothing else that I got for you. There's nothing else that I have for you. This is my backup camera. I don't even know how I'm supposed to clip with this type of camera, but this is the best that we can do. So leave me alone! At least I look hot. At least I'm here. I could have just given up. I could have just said, you know what, forget it. Forget it. But no, I'm still here. Oh. So yes, welcome to my backup camera. To be honest, I'm low-key considering staying with this one because it's just so much easier for me. The other one, it was too much to deal with anyway. That's a part of the reason why it was taking me forever to just come on here and be like, hey guys, welcome to my stream. It was harder for me because this other camera was doing too much, but this one is super easy. You just connect, go. So on top of that, I also want to give you guys this feel like we're literally just hanging out. Like, I know I call this like a stream or show, whatever, but we're literally just hanging out. So it is what it is. Honestly, I'm just going to ignore you for now. Like, because I'm already like irritated a little bit. You're not going to take me there. And you know what? I usually don't respond to trolls. But Anasu has been there since day one. Like, he's the only troll that I'll actually respond to. I'm going to ignore him a little bit. So, my people, greetings and welcome back. If this is your first time seeing me, hello. I am blessed to have you here and I hope you stay. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this stream, and talk to me in the chat. Unless you are watching the playback, then go ahead and comment down below. Be a part of the conversation because I read comments. Be a part of the conversation, okay? Lastly, please be sure to click on the bell so that you do not miss out every time I post, every time I stream, okay? Please. Don't forget to click on the bell. Because another thing too is that I'm very communicative in the chat. I'm also very communicative when I am posting updates. Just like how I texted y'all. I said, hey, I'm struggling with some of my equipment. Hold on. Let me get myself to, like, you know, I always communicate because communication is sexy. So please make sure that you press the bell. And don't do this thing. I promise I'm not a spammer. I don't spam when it comes to YouTube. But please don't just press the type of bell that's like a little more silent. Like you get like a few notifications here and there. No, press the bell that gives you everything. So that if something happens, right, you are up to date. No, Dayu, this is not the new cam. My other camera was tripping. My other one was tripping. So Anasu wants to come for me and say that this is a Temu camera. At least I'm here. At least I'm here. But do you like it? Ah! Oh my god, what a mess. We still here though. once again, I apologize for yesterday. I promise you, I missed you guys. I thought about all of you. I thought about you, Jenny, Anasu, Lisa, Dayu, Mr. Walk That Talk, Afro, Nani, like all of y'all. I was thinking about all of y'all. Like, maybe I could come here around like 3 p.m. But once again, I had a whole exam, and then I was like, oh, my people in Africa, in Europe, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to stay as long as I would assume that they would want to. So I'm like, okay, let me just let it go. Let me just let it completely go. Because sometimes when I cancel, I'm like, I really don't know if I want to let this go. Like, I don't know, because I know I said, but I can also come back. I can't do that because my people are all over. So I can't do that. All right. So I'm so happy to have you here. Bien-aimé! Today, this show's going to be interesting. As you can see, I am in a blazer. And that is because I am in YouTube court. This case is called The People versus Natalie Tsasa. What did I do wrong? Let me not ask stupid, Your Honor. Let me tell you what happened. So, the other day, a girly pop stitched my video concerning what I said about how I find it to be absurd that there are women that are saying that they would rather be locked in a room with a bear, a whole bear, than to be locked into a room with a man. This girly pop didn't come off rude at all. It didn't seem like she was an impolite girl. She didn't come off like, aggressive to me within the first few seconds of me seeing her stitch. I didn't even see the full thing. So we're going to react to it together. We'll see if she keeps up that politeness here in court. Okay? I really hope so, because I don't like aggression. I am a minor. I'm fragile, and I just want a hug. So we'll see what's going to happen. Later on in court, I have to face the alpha male warriors that blew me up in the comments section on a previous highlight, okay? It appears that I have highly offended them. So when that comes up, we will hear their stance. If I need to be more specific, I'm talking about the highlight where I reacted to MJ Get Right, this male red pill, whatever you call it, this red pill content creator. If you were here last week, he said some things I was like, what the hell? And these alpha papas were having his back, and they were attacking me, and they were just going off on me. So yes, you guys, today is a special show, special episode. The people versus me, Natalie Tsasa. This is what happens when you play fair with your content. This is what happens when you are not biased. You're not only a girl's girl, like, or only what do you call it, male center. I'm not even male center. I'm not none of that. I can be a girl's girl, but there are some things I cannot always have a woman's back. And I also come for children. I said to you guys, here on my platform, we play fair. I'm not going to talk about women and then not talk about men. I'm not going to talk about men and then not talk about no, we play fair over here. This is what happens. Not everyone is against me. So honestly, please be prepared for these court sessions to happen more often. And by court sessions, I mean me responding to opposing arguments. It's just an experiment because you guys know that I do not respond to hate comments or think pieces about me. Though some of these responses appear to come from a good place and they just want to have a conversation. And I think I can work with that. If you just want to have a conversation, I can work with it. But you guys, on a more serious note, before we start our court session, I first would like to give you guys an update on the Caleb Wilson case. I will really explain the case and then I will tell you the update along with my commentary. So if you do not remember what happened with Caleb Wilson, last week, I believe it was on the 17th, 3 o'clock in the morning, he passed away, sadly, and it was from fraternity hazing, right? So the story that the public received was that the initiation process, the hazing, happened at a park. I don't remember the name of the park, but it happened at a park, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then he ended up going to the hospital. I'm not sure if he passed away there or he passed away right at the scene. And I also need to mention he was so young, 20 years old. I'm not sure if I think it was for the I think it was for the Omega Sci-Fi because I heard that he was also a part of a band, and I've heard of band hazing. Like they're hazing for everything. They're hazing for band. They're hazing for football. Everything at this point. I don't understand why we haven't taken, not even we, the people of higher authority have not taken more proper measures to protect college students, or protect people in general, not just from this fraternities and sororities, but also cults. I don't know why there are no like more serious laws, more restrictive laws like against cults. But okay, so bien-aimé dans le Seigneur, bien-aimé in general, my beloved. Turns out they lied. He was not at a park. This all went down at an abandoned warehouse at 3 o'clock in the morning. Abandoned warehouse at 3 o'clock in the morning. Does that sound familiar to you? At all? Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. But this sounds and looks exactly like that one scene in Burning Sands where they shaved the pledger's head bald. And I believe that, because I saw the movie years ago, I told you guys I would never watch it again. You cannot convince me to watch it again. I didn't even know. When I watched the movie for the first time, I honestly watched it because I loved Trevor Jackson. I'm like, oh, he's really acting, like, other than Casey Undercover. Let me see this movie. Never again. Big miss. It wasn't a mistake because I know what I know now, but I feel like at the time I was too young to be watching something like that. I didn't know anything about college, the fraternity sororities. But anyways, yeah, so it reminds me of this scene where they shaved the pledgers' heads bald. And I believe that they were chanting while they were getting their heads shaved. Okay. And they were in all black. And then they marched. And like when you were marching, you lock arms. Like the person, you see someone's shoulders in front of you and then like you lock with them. Yeah, they made the pledgers do that and march into where? An abandoned warehouse. Filled with men watching the ritual go down like it was some type of exhibition, like some type of performance. So the pledgers attempted to pull through the rituals, right? Then each pledger got beaten by a small group of men. Like they each had their own men to get beaten by. But what makes this whole situation even more damning is that at the end, one of the men collapsed, had a seizure, and white foam came out of his mouth. Later on, he got dropped off at a hospital and died. How strikingly synonymous is that to Caleb Wilson's case? How creepily similar is that to Caleb Wilson's case? Oh, no. Burning Sands, Natalie, you're an idiot. You're dumb. Burning Sands is just a movie. It's not real life, but it's literally in you people's faces. Yet for some reason, y'all choose to ignore it. Now, let's take death out of this for a moment. I want to know, how can you defend humiliating yourself and degrading yourself to be a part of some brotherhood or sisterhood? How can you defend yourself eating dog food in front of people in order to get in? How can you defend going bald in order to be a part of a brotherhood or a sisterhood when you used to have a head full of hair? You were a dreadhead and now you are bald just to be a part of it. These are all examples. How can you defend sleeping with somebody in front of people in order to get in? How can you defend all this? It's a humiliation ritual, exactly. How can you defend all this? And what's really comedic to me is that no one is denying this. You just don't want to tell me what you allowed people to do to you for the sake of sisterhood or brotherhood. And that's so sad. And I'm not trying to be petty, but which brand of dog food did you eat, by the way? Were you at least standing up when you ate the dog food, or did they make you go on all fours when you were eating the dog food? And how many people were there? No. How many people did you allow to spit on you in front of people? Asking these questions make me physically sick. Do you know your worth? You are somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's cousin, somebody's friend. You are somebody's loved one. And you allowed people to treat you like you are less than. And I told you guys this last week. The people that are fighting me are all black for some peculiar reason. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I said, can I have some diversity here? Can I have some type of seasoning? Versatility, like something. Why is it only black people that are fighting me? Because then I'm left with no choice but to keep bringing up the black community. Give me some Asians. Give me some white people. Give me some Hispanics. I'm not hearing anybody else but black people. That's really odd. So let's talk about the black community. Within the black community, these rituals, these practices take us back to slavery. Because our people were degraded. We were branded like property. If you want to look further into history, the reason why, if you can also fact check me if you would like to, because I love to be educated. Please educate me if I'm wrong. But the reason, with my people, Congolese people, Africans, we were colonized. We were killed left and right. 13 million of my ancestors were killed, and a large portion of them are dead with their limbs missing. But for African Americans, if I'm not mistaken, the reason why in most cases you were not killed off is not because they cared about you or they believed that you were a real human being. They didn't kill you because they knew that it would be bad for business. You were property. Please let me know if I'm wrong. That's the only reason why they would beat you instead of killing you. It was because it was a lucrative matter. It was a business affair, business matter. They were gonna be. It's like them losing money, losing value, if they killed you off. But if it had nothing to do with money, I know for a fact that there would be more killings within slavery. So that shows that you all, not even you, your ancestors were property. Now, if you want to take this outside the black community, this takes us back to the Holocaust. They were also branded and treated like property. They were tattooed with numbers. You are letting these people burn your skin with the fraternity, or I don't know if they do it in sororities, but in fraternity signs, Omega or whatever. You're letting these people burn your skin, branding you like you are a goat, a cow. Not trying to be funny, but I told this story last week because I'm trying to recap as well. Last week, my mom asked me to cook goat for her. So I took out the pieces of goat, and as I'm dumping it out, I see a brand on the goat's skin. Not even on the package, but on the goat's skin. And as I'm looking at this meat, I'm thinking to myself, this is exactly what these fraternities and sororities do. They brand themselves like they're goats. Look at this. I'm not trying to make a joke, but that's what came into my mind. So please, somebody tell me in chat or comment down below what your defense is. If you support this, what is your defense? And please don't say, not all fraternities and sororities do. Oh, please. Do not ignore the substance of my stance. I'm focused on the fact that it is happening and it has been happening. Once again, it's literally in our faces. I told you guys about Burning Sands. I said that Burning Sands is legitimately telling you what goes on behind these fraternities and sororities. I mentioned that in a video last year, and a girly pop commented saying that, oh, it's just a movie, it's not real life. I feel like some people just look for ignorance and stupidity. I don't ever like to believe that someone is stupid. I would rather say that some people just chase stupidity. Like they're choosing to go in an ignorant direction. But I just can't say, oh, you're stupid, you're dumb, and no. You're acting like it. You're choosing it. You're running after it. Hey, you guys don't want me to be president. I already look like I'm ready. You guys don't want me to be president. Because if I ever become president, I'm going to cut up in that White House. Because everything is spiritual. Ain't no sage. None of that. We will pray in that household. We will be casting out demons. And it's not going to be some little, Father God, thank you for being here. Thank you for this opportunity. No! I become president. We will be casting out demons. That is an old house. You don't know what type of demons were attracted to that household. You are free to practice whatever religion you want. But if it's me, my future husband, and our children in that household, we shall pray and we shall serve the Lord. You don't have to do it with us. You can go. I have a big family. I don't need you. I have a big family. And they're all over the world. I have some family in China, some in Russia, some in of course England, some in France, many in Congo, many in Africa. And they will all fly out here to pray with me. It's not going to be just some, thank you, God, for this opportunity. No, we are going to pray. I curse out every demon in this place. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. No one shall die in the name of... That's going to be my family. Me and my family, we don't play that. And after that, because my family will stay with me. My family, African families, you don't play. They're the type to literally pack up their lives and be in America because their daughter, their niece, their cousin is president. And that's fine. We shall pray up in that household. Okay? And then after that, the amount of executive orders that I will introduce and sign, you do not want me to be in that house. One of those orders will be to ban fraternities and sororities. No negotiating. Why are you trying to force your ideologies onto us? We don't believe in that spiritual stuff. You cannot avoid demonology. I'm literally trying to protect you. You can't avoid demons. You can't avoid demonology. You don't have a choice. This is why I always say, although I love my people, I don't care if you are an atheist, you are a Buddhist, you are into Confucianism, I don't care. But one thing about atheists, I will never understand it. I believe that atheism is ignorance. At least agnostic. Agnostic at least, but atheist, I never understood it. Atheism is ignorance because you don't have a choice. It's like there's a bell ringing next to you, but you're like, no, I'm gonna pretend that I don't see it. I'm gonna pretend that I don't hear it. There's nothing that goes on with that. Stop it. It's ignorance. You don't want to be a Christian, fine. You don't want to practice Islam, fine. But you cannot ignore that stuff. You don't have a choice, fam. People die over this stuff. You piss off the wrong person. It's not always about guns and knives. You piss off the wrong person, and that person happens to be spiritual. You may go to sleep at night and see in your face that person tormenting you. You think it's just a bad dream, but then when you wake up, and this is just an example, you wake up, You wake up covered in bruises. You're covered in bruises. Or you wake up and you discover that you have lost your ability to walk. This stuff is not a game. You piss off the wrong person. If they can't get to you, they will get to your family member. They can kill off your whole family. This isn't to scare you. I know that there may be children that are watching me. I don't want you to be scared. But I don't want you to be ignorant. If you can learn about Jesus at the age of 5, you can learn about spirituality at the age of 5. This stuff is not a game. So I don't understand I don't understand atheism at all. It's not a game. So practicing a ritual at 3 o'clock in the morning is an order. I'm telling you that it's an order from the devil himself. It's demonic. Please, my people, we can pretend that it isn't for a second, but this whole punching you in the chest in order to get in thing, you know, that sounds familiar as well. Oh, here we go again. That sounds very familiar. Punching you in order to get in to a group. It reminds me of this thing where in order to join a certain group, maybe I'm stupid, you have to get jumped. Or something like that, you know? You have to get jumped. I'm dumb. Or you have to reach a quota on a number of people you have to sleep with in order to get into a group. I think I know what it is. I think it's called a gang. It's all connected. Please. Fraternities and sororities do the same thing. Or maybe it's just softer with fraternities and sororities, not because they care about their own well-being or the well-being of others, but because, I mean, those students still have to go to school and not be suspicious that they are a part of anything dark. So what is it going to take for someone of higher power to look at all this and say enough? Like I said, I look ready to become president. You know those jokes where they be like, I'll just do it my damn self. That's what it's giving. I might as well go to the White House my damn self. I'll ask ChatGPT to write me a sexy executive order, and I will sign it my damn self. After everything I am telling you guys, I would love, I'm craving it. I yearn for it. After everything I am telling you, I beg for somebody to defend this. I have informed you guys, I read every single DM that you send me because I do not want you to think that your DMs are not going anywhere. Okay? I came across a DM the other day from a gentleman, and he was very polite, by the way, so I sincerely appreciate that. And he said, I like your content, you speak a lot of facts, but I have to disagree with you on your stance with fraternities and sororities. And I would like to have a conversation with you about that. My brother, I do not do debates. And by debates, I mean like we're sitting and we're talking like back and forth. I don't do those. Okay? But I am interested to see why and how you are defending this. So my brother, if you are watching, please comment in the chat what your stance is. And I'm not here to attack nobody. I'm not in the business of insulting people, calling people out of their name. I can't even call people stupid. I just be like, yo, listen, you're acting stupid. You're acting like a fool. But I just calling someone a fool. Like, you really have to take me there for me to do that. But I don't even like that on my platform. I tell my people, hey, don't bully. I just don't do it. I'm not in it. But these are some grown people that are watching me. I can't control them. Okay? So, if you are watching, please type in chat your stance, and I will read it. If you are watching the playback, please comment down below, and I will read it, and I will most likely respond. That's all I have to say concerning Caleb Wilson's case. It's so upsetting. And I found out this morning that they made the first arrest. Like the men that were responsible, they made the first arrest today. The guy looked scary. But I don't want to be, like, what do you call it? Accusatory. Like, I want to, like, innocent until proven guilty. I need to shut up! I'm trying to be professional. Because some people watch me, but they don't type in the chat. So I said, just in case you're watching, you can say something in chat. Oh my God. Atheists are like flat earthers. I don't understand the flat earth thing at all. I don't understand. How am I bullying him? Me? He keeps playing with me. He literally just said, my camera came from Temu. What do you mean? No way. Y'all gotta be related or something. No, because they're no way. No. Y'all are playing with me. He came for me. I defended myself. I never understood this frat culture from the US. Oh, so where you are, they don't practice that? Because I heard that it's all over the world. Where you're from, they don't practice that. You are blessed. Bro, talking about some free me. That is not fair. At all. That's so funny. Alright, in a few moments, we're going to move on to the more juicy part, the reason why I got this blazer on, because once again, ooh, excuse me. Once again, it's the people versus Natalie. I'm from Angola. Angola! We're probably from a similar tribe, because my people, we're like, what do you call it? I'm Mukongo. So a lot of people from my tribe, they also like are around Angola. I don't know how to explain it, but there has to be like a connection somewhere. And you live in Portugal now. Okay. Do you speak Portuguese? I mean, you're from Angola, but I want to like be more educated on that. Do you speak Portuguese? I tried to say God bless you in Portuguese and I failed. I said something like Que Deus nos abençoe, something like that. I couldn't do it, girl. Or I don't know. Hey, are you a guy or a girl? Oh my God. Oh, I hate streaming sometimes. Ooh. Woo. What is your gender, fam? Please tell me. So, you're a guy. Okay, homeboy. I said, ooh, girl. Okay, homeboy. Okay, yes. So I tried to say que Deus vos abençoe. So I was mumbling. A lot of times when I be singing some songs and I don't know the language, I just be mumbling. Like, mumble rappers ain't got nothing on me. Like, they really ain't got nothing on me. And I be having the microphone. I be doing, like, you don't even know what I'm doing. But the day that I find out that I'm being recorded professionally, that's when I don't sing. Because you're not about to catch me. What's the opposite of 4K? What's the recording version of 4K? That's what you're not going to catch me in. Nope. Que Deus te abençoe. Que Deus te abençoe. Okay? Period. I heard another one. I think it's Portuguese. I don't know. Mon Seigneur Jésus, mon Seigneur Jésus, et mon Père. Museo. I don't know if that's Portuguese or that's a whole nother language, and I'm just embarrassing myself. Guys, I like to be into the culture. I like to be into the people. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. You clearly don't know about 2015 Young Thug. Young Thug used to piss me off with his music. When he was in that one song with Ray Shremmer and Nicki Minaj. Was that him? Wait, was that him? Young Thug? Was that him? Oh, shoot. I can't be talking. I don't know. That was good. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell my daddy, I live Portuguese. Que Deus te abençoe. Abençoe. Okay, I'm not trying to. See, it's right here. Former Southern University student arrested in connection with hazing death case. This is what he looks like, if you guys can see. This camera quality finna piss me off. I shouldn't have done that. So, yeah, you're saying that. Throw some more. That one, bad B words on the floor. You didn't got cash? Throw some more. Throw some more. Throw some more. And then Young Thug comes in. And then he'd be like, bro, if I can find the video, I recorded him doing it and I was crashing out. I said, speak English! Because I didn't understand what he was saying. But that was something he did in lifestyle. I live like a beginner. This didn't begin it. Like, okay, period. Me, period. Okay. Yeah. No! Young Thug, you know what? Here's the problem that I have with these rappers. That pisses me off. Because they're running away from real lyricism. They're running away from it. I hate that they have... We got so off topic. Sorry, I'm talking to my people, y'all. For those of you that are just here to watch. Let me talk to my people, please. I hate that... Truly humble under God. Wasn't he... No, I think he got acquitted. Wasn't he in court for murder? But check this out, right? I don't like how these mumble rappers be having the best beats. It be pissing me off. These mumble rappers be having the best melodies, and it gets on my everlasting nerves because they eat it up every time. Like they cover it up with the hype. They use hype to cover up their lack of lyricism and probably their lack of talent. You'd be like, the Migos have this problem too. The Migos have the same problem. Future has the same problem. And I listen to all of them. They got good music. But I don't know what they're saying. One of my favorite songs from Future used to be, where was that? Nothing gonna feed me. Where was that? Nothing gonna meet me. Where was that? When I'm try to run off. Where that? Like that was my song. That song went triple platinum in my household. And by household, I mean my earphones, because my parents are strict Christian people that also happen to be preachers. But you get the point. Where I was at, oh, that is going to feed me. Where I was at, oh, that is going to feed me. Where I was at, running, try to run off. That was my song. Period. You couldn't tell me nothing about music. I knew all the songs. You couldn't tell me nothing. And the way that my music was on a spectrum, I could be like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. And then the next moment, I'd be like, I did it for my dog. I did it for my dog. I did it for my... And then after that, it'd be like, oh yeah, shake body. Hey, move body. Make it ring alarm. Like, all in a span of 1 hour. Like, I was crazy. And I was putting myself in such an emotional roller coaster with this music, because one moment it'd be like, just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. If the second, like for the first 2 minutes. And then we go into, hey, my girl, she loves me. She hit me all the time, she be texting me. Okay? And then after that, it would be, 'cause you are great. You do miracles so great. I was all over the place. And then, there is no one else like you. After that, they would be like, F with some commas, say F with some commas, yeah, F with some commas, yeah, say F with some commas, 100,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to 100,000. I was a mess. I was a mess. And then we go back to, Jesus loves me, this I know, from the Bible tells me so. And then we go into Rack City, Rack City, 10, 10, 10, 20, 10, Rack City, ghetto. I was ghetto. Oh no. Oh no. I was a mess. So one minute I'm like, Jesus, you are amazing. I was really playing in God's face. One minute be like, God, thank you so much for this time of worship. And then we would go into, I don't F with you. You little I with you. I heard you got a new man. I see you taking a pic. Do you post it up thinking that it's making me sick? I see you calling up and making it quick. I'ma answer that like I don't F with you. I got no feelings to go. I swear I had it up to ear. Got no feelings to go. I mean, for real, like, I was a mess. I can go on and on and on. Like, I had the best playlist, but I was not saved, bien-aimé. I was not. Oh, and don't forget, don't forget the reggae. Oh my God. I listened to everything. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. 1 second. The next one is sweet freedom. Won't you come my way? Strumming my pain with his finger. Singing my life with his word. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his word. Killing me softly. And then we move on to woo! What was that one song that used to? Oh, and then after that, it would be F the police. F the police. F the police. Like, what just happened? Where did we go? What's going on? Jesus loves me. And then the next one is F the police. F the police. And you know, you guys, I've been very open with y'all. I am saved. I promise you. But there's something about gangster rap that has you like, yeah! Whoa. There's something about gangster rap. And I'm not talking about pew-pewing people. It's just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No, barking from the dog. Like, there's just something about that. There's something about that West Coast. It's not a gang sign, but I gotta represent the West. Like, there's something about my West. I gotta stick beside the West. Cause I don't want to restart the West and East beef because that's something serious. I am not a street person. I am changed. I have changed. I serve the Lord. Hallelujah. I have changed. But I gotta stick beside my people. There is no like West or East or not. No, I'm sticking to the West. Period. I need some more water. Oh shoot. We're lagging. Am I coming back? Oh, okay, we're back. Hold on. We good? Okay, let me just type just in case. We gotta carry on. Because I can go, y'all, I can go on and on. Like, my playlist is so hot. It's so hot. I didn't prepare myself. Give me a second. Because if I leave this room, you guys are going to disappear. All right, we have to continue. Shibbity, 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 ah! We are talking shibbity, ah! I put on my eyes. Like, guys, I need to relax. I need to relax. I need to relax. Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. Bro, I don't even know what got me here. What got me to this rant? I don't even know what happened. But we have to carry the heck on. So, I told you guys, I'm going to start responding to people. That's if you can... Oh my god, I got a burp. Ooh. Ooh. I don't address haters, and I don't address people that are just stitching my content just to insult people. If you actually want to have a conversation, then I will give you more attention. Period. Right? So, I'm going to be responding to a girly pop. Last week, we went over this whole stupid bear conversation. Women are saying that they prefer choosing the bear over a man, and you can just tell that they're speaking out of emotion. If we can be so honest, like, girl, be so for real. They're speaking out of emotion. I do not believe that they are logically inclined, with all due respect. And there was this guy that said, oh, this guy, that was so mean, but I understand what he was trying to get at. He said, this is why women cannot be presidents. This is why women cannot be in any position of higher power, because they're so emotional. I understand what you are trying to say, but please do not use those women that are saying that they'll choose the bear over a man. They're talking about they hate men. Don't group us women that are actually like fine with those women. Please don't. Okay? And once again, I can go on a whole rant about this all over again. But, oh, excuse me. I could go on a whole rant about this over again. Real quick, please don't ever think to yourself, I can't do this because I'm a woman. I can't do this because I have disabilities. I can't do it because I'm black. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. There are people with no arms that can do their own makeup. Like, please stop. Okay? I'm burping a lot. I know. It's so weird. I'm so sorry, but you've been here since the beginning. You should be used to it by now. Yes, I be burping. I pat my back. Like, prepare yourself. I look professional, and I still strive to be professional. So, anyways, some women are saying that with a bear, you would know what to expect, but with a man, you never know what to expect? What? You can be locked into a room with a seemingly quiet bear. You can stand still and not do anything, right? But then all of a sudden, that bear is eating your flesh while you cry. Meanwhile, you could also be locked into a room with a scary, buff man, and he could kill you with just his pinky, but you and that man could walk out as besties. Either way, you should take proper precautions because you never know with both. Okay? So this whole, with a man, you don't know, but with a bear, at least you... No. That doesn't apply to only men. With the man, you never know. Ah! No, because now y'all are just saying anything. Just say that you hate men. What are you being extra for? Just say that you hate men. It's as simple as that. Okay? A girl even said, oh my God, you guys won't believe this. A girl even said, and I saw it in my comment section, she said that if she were to be in danger of getting by a bear, she would rather get by the bear than potentially be raped by a man. Both are awful. Okay. But I would like to challenge that maybe the women that are saying these things have not been raped. And by the way, I hope that you never experienced that, ever. But it's one thing to be a rape survivor and you say that. I get it. Like, I'll back off. But it's another thing to not have experienced being raped and then you're just saying anything just to cover up your ideology that illustrates that men are trash, men are violent, men are rapists, etc. Okay? I think it's very distasteful to say that, and you've never even talked to a guy, let alone have been raped by one. I don't understand. But you're just saying, I'd rather get than to be. Okay. Now this is just me speaking, and God forbid I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, right? God forbid this happens to me. I understand how dangerous a man can be, though my mindset is, in a situation like that, my mindset would be survival. Straight survival. I need to survive. Fight or flight. Adrenaline shall kick in. So are you women telling me that if you were to be in a position that will most likely not happen, you're just talking just to say that you hate men? But are you telling me that if you were to be in a position where you are being attacked by a man, you're not going to fight back? Okay. My mindset in that situation would be, I need to survive, fight or flight, that adrenaline shall kick in. And women say all the time that men are dangerous, men are like this, men are like that. But there are women out there that beat on men like dogs. There are women out there that can be just as violent. Just because the amount of men that are violent is insurmountable, okay, that does not mean that it's only men that are violent. Women can be just as dangerous, other than physically. But in this case, it's not physical. It's not a physical situation. Women can be just as dangerous. Women can be even more dangerous. But that's like outside the physical sense. But okay, we're talking about a physical situation here. Okay, cool. I don't know about y'all, but I care about the men in my life. The world needs men just as much as women, or else you're saying that God made a mistake. And trust me, I have had men piss me off. Look at Anisu, like he gets on my everlasting nerves. I've had men that disappointed me, but I don't walk around saying that men ain't ish, men are trash, etc. A number of you women need to talk to somebody and actually heal, because you are adding fuel to the gender war. You're not a victim. You're already adding fuel to the gender war by saying, I hate men. Men are garbage. Men are useless. You're adding fuel to the gender war. It's one thing to say, I can't deal with men right now because a man did this to me. I can't. I'm talking about something serious. The fact that I understood exactly where that came from. What'd you say F me for? 50 Cent is so funny. He's such a troll. But anyways, excuse me. It's one thing for a woman to say, I cannot deal with men right now. I need a break. You know what I mean? I understand that. But to just straight up have this propaganda to just go out and say men are garbage, men are useless, men are trash. They're even saying that women, we can get ourselves pregnant. We don't even need a man to be involved. We can get ourselves pregnant. That's really peculiar. And if we can be honest, you are just as bad as red pill male men. Male men. You know what I mean? You're just as bad. Those red pill men that I talk about on my platform that get on my everlasting nerves. I sit here like, what is your guys' problem? You guys are very aggressive. You guys are saying that women are an afterthought. Women are useless. But you women that say these things, you are just as bad. At this point, all of y'all should have each other. All of y'all should be locked into a room. All of y'all. All of y'all. You guys, I have been doing this type of content. Therefore, I am very aware that I cannot convince anyone to change the way they think or the way they act. I never have the goal to debate. I don't want to debate. I don't want to sit on a panel and go back and forth persistently. I just want to comment. So if you believe that you are safer with a whole bear, good for you. I just want to challenge your thought process. That's all. I'm not doing this. Like, that's so funny. So let me pull this up here. I'm so sorry. We're not doing debates. Like, I literally cannot. I'm so sorry. Okay. I just want to challenge your thought. I'll choose the bear every single time. Girl. Anyways, back to the girly pop that stitched my video. We're about to react to her. Please do not insult this woman. Like, seriously, please do not insult her. We are here to have a conversation. We are not here to insult people because it's not going to take us anywhere. Even if she insults me, whatever. The world keeps spinning. Okay? And to all you women, I have to get this out there. To all you women that will bet on the hair on your head that I am seeking male validation, get a razor and get busy. Because I don't care about men having my back. Because today, I'm talking about y'all, they're talking about me. But once I say something that will have your back as women, once I say something that will call out men, they will call me stupid. They will talk about the fake hair on my head. Oh my God, they are obsessed with wigs. They love talking about wigs. Matter of fact, I went on TikTok the other day. On my For You page, there was this black guy that was having a whole debate because he said that he hates black women that wear wigs. And he's talking about, you guys don't love yourselves. You guys want to be like white women. You guys don't want to embrace your natural hair. We're gonna get into that this week because I found a video that I would like to show you. I didn't even see the video. I want to react to it with you guys. I don't know if this guy's a troll. I don't know if he's for real. But this guy was like, oh, black women that wear wigs, you guys want to be like white women. You don't appreciate your own hair. But you know what? Y'all be the same Negroes that hit on us when we have our wigs. You hit on us when we have our makeup on. You hit on us when we have our lashes, our lips done. You be hitting on us though. Y'all were the same men. We're not talking even about the men no more. Y'all were the same men that were talking about, I want a woman with a big butt and da 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 da. And then when you see women go get BBLs, you want to act confused. We can never win with y'all. I do believe that they were just trying to get a ride out of women. Definitely. Because you are a whole man. Men used to go to war. Men used to build men used to be dominant. Men used to be leaders. You are a man sitting on live debating with women about wigs. But you see a baddie with a wig, you can't pass up an opportunity to talk to her. Some of you Negroes make me sick. So anyways, I promise you, you girly pops that think that I'm doing this for male validation, I'm not doing it. I fight for common sense. I may talk about you today, but tomorrow I talk about men. Tomorrow I'm literally going to be talking about men. And I might talk about children as well. I fight for sense. Period. So let's go ahead and react to this girly pop. You may have to put the volume up. You may. I look so good. But I hate when people stitch you and then like your mouth, like when you know when like they pause and like your mouth just looks like oh girl. I look good though. Bear over a man.
Hey girl, hope you're well.
Hey.
I've been hearing this conversation about the man versus bear, and to be honest, I wasn't really creating content, so I figured I'm not gonna say anything about it. And how do I put this? I find this line of reasoning that you're going through frustrating. And you may have addressed this further on your YouTube channel. I haven't gone over there, I haven't looked. I'm just going based off of
No, let me help her out. I don't really think I did. I just said that look how big the bear is. Look at the bear manhandling. What do you call it? Is it manhandling? Overpowering this guy in this one picture. It was a huge bear. And it's like, how can women choose that over a man? Once again, my mindset is survival. It's literally survival. And I think my chances of surviving will be greater with a man, even if he's 300 pounds. A man.
For this clip on TikTok, so I'll acknowledge that I may be missing additional context. But you're not the only person who comes through with this kind of commentary. I noticed that a lot of men come through with this specific commentary as well. In your video, you show how big and ferocious bears are and question, like, really, would you really choose a bear over a man? Hopefully my perspective will kind of highlight things a little bit better. And before
I hope so. Yes.
Come for me, I did not grow up in a single parent household.
I told you guys, do not come for her. She is being polite. If she insults me, whatever. Okay? I'm tougher than this. It's okay. It's not that deep. She seems really nice though. So, my mind is always subject to changing. So if she can change my mind, I will let it go. And I will say it very loudly. I used to believe this, but then I heard about this and I said, okay, I changed my mind. So please change my mind.
I have a dad who loves me very much.
Me too, girl.
I love him very much. We get on each other's nerves sometimes, but we do love each other.
Good.
You know, and
shout out to our daddies. We love you.
And, you know, I haven't had a lot of the negative experiences that a lot of women have had with men. That said, I have eyes and I have ears and I've seen a lot and I've heard a lot, right? And to go back to this argument, men are trying to use this as a rational debate and stick to the very black and white facts of how fast a bear is, how much can a bear chomp,
right,
how much can a bear demolish at once. They're looking at it.
But I'm confused, girly, because in an argument, aren't you supposed to be rational? Of course, we're going to speak in a rational sense. Like, you want to be stuck with the bear. Do you know how fast a bear is? Do you know how much a bear weighs? Do you know how powerful a bear is compared to a man? I think that's us being... I don't understand. So are we supposed to be irrational? Okay.
Based off of the sheer speed, brute force, and impact that a bear can have. And that's a fair point. If I being murdered by a man, being murdered by a bear, probably it would be probably a more painful... I mean, hypothetically speaking, it might be a more painful experience by a bear.
No, it's not probably. It's gonna be more painful because the bear is literally going to eat your flesh while you scream and cry, you are going to pass away in agony. It's like drowning. So, I mean, once again, it's like pick your poison. You know what I mean? Like, would you rather be raped by a man or be killed by a bear? Pick your poison. But my mindset is survival. Some of these women, I guess they just hate men so much they'd rather be killed by a bear.
Bear, we don't know. What I think women are trying to say, and this is the point that I think men are not either not hearing or they're not understanding, is that with bears, you know what you're going to get. If you end up in the forest and you end up in the sight of a bear, you know that the bear is going to do one of two things. The bear is going to either attack or it's going to go away. It's not, and it's not really a guessing game of what the bear's intentions are. And the bear is also has a set of protocols. Like, people have encountered bears enough that there are protocols for what you do when you experience a black bear, what to do with a brown bear. As far as I know, the white bear is the one that, it's game over if you're in their sights. But I could be wrong. I am happy to look that up. I'm not sitting here like an expert, okay? I don't sit here with a bunch of facts that I don't care about.
Girl, breathe. I'm not an expert either. I hear you. We're here. We're here. But please.
In my head. But essentially what I wanted to say with regards to the man versus bear scenario, I know men are very offended because they feel like they're not as bad as a bear.
They're not.
They definitely could not wreak as much havoc as a bear could. Maybe. But again, you have to think of it from a woman's point of view. One, with bears, you kind of know what to expect when they're coming to attack you. Men, some of them will pretend to be very nice, and they'll switch, sometimes with provocation, sometimes without.
I have to stop there. No, girl. Because, and with all due respect, please do not insult her. We're here. No. Because our parents taught us stranger danger. Especially with daughters, right? Our parents taught us you don't take candy from a man. If a man says, hey, do you want to follow me and come look at puppies? You don't go with that man, right? Our parents raised us, because we both come from a good family, right? Stranger danger. Whether you are, like, they teach us as children, so it's for boys and girls, right? When you go out, you should automatically have proper protocols. And that should be for everything, not just animals. So this whole argument of, with bears, you know what to expect. With bears, you can do this and blah, blah, blah. But with men, you never know because they come off as nice. And then next thing if you are locked into a cage or a room, a locked room with a man, you shouldn't be thinking, maybe this guy will be super nice to me. I can warm up to him. Even if he's being nice to you, you should not, this is where we're talking about street smart. You should not be easily buttered up with the man that you are locked into a room with. Street smart. So the women that are fighting, saying, at least with bears, you know what to expect, but with men, you don't know what to expect. You don't have street smart because you lock me into a room with a man. I don't care if it's a 14-year-old boy. I'm a grown woman. If it could be a 14-year-old boy, that boy, when I'm sleeping, can do this to my neck. It could be a 25-year-old woman. I go to sleep, she can do this. You have to be street smart. So I'm not with you on that. Like I said, my mind is always subject to changing, but this, I don't agree at all. Please continue.
No, bears are not going to rape you. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're not supposed to say words.
What did she say?
Some of them will pretend to be very nice, and they'll switch, sometimes with provocation, sometimes without. Bears Bears are not going to rape you.
Oh, girl. Once again, both are awful. Either getting raped by a man or getting eaten alive by a bear. You gotta pick your poison. At least with rape, I will survive. I will be more likely to survive. In contrast to a whole bear that is scientifically equipped to eat you like you are just some prey. Oh, Lord.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're not supposed to say certain words on TikTok. Bears are not going to rape you. Bears are not going to violate you in certain ways, right? Whereas a human man will take liberties that a bear will not. And there are worse things in life than going home before your time. I'll say it that way for TikTok.
Going home before your obviously when you die, you're not going to be in pain. No one dies like in pain. Like we don't think that, right? Okay, I don't want to go deep into that. But you know when someone dies, people be like, "Oh, at least they're not in pain anymore." You know what I mean? At least they're not in pain and they're in heaven, or at least they're not in pain. So in the afterlife, let's say, God forbid, I pass. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, I can't believe I got killed by this," or like I'm not gonna sit because I'm in the afterlife. Am I making sense? Because I feel like I'm losing brain cells. Once you're in the afterlife, you're in the afterlife. Like that's it. It's silly. Like it's over. So there's no thinking about. But in the afterlife, this is what's gonna like. No, this is crazy. Once again, pick your poison. At least with a man, there are stories out there, women that would pretend to like the guy. They would seduce the man, make that man soft, and then when that man goes to sleep, street smart. Oh Lord.
There's worse things in life. Many women are aware that there are worse things in life than being forcibly Xeroxed or forcibly FedExed back to God. Yeah?
Would you rather be FedExed back to God by a bear eating your flesh alive, or would you rather be FedExed to God by a violent man doing to you? They're both awful, but I don't want to pass. It doesn't matter because I'm dead, but I wouldn't want to pass. And my last memory on Earth is a bear eating my flesh, and I'm looking at the bear if it doesn't eat my head off for like. That's enough. Are they assuming that every man in that scenario would rape them? Exactly. Because I said earlier, you could be locked into a room with a bear, and that bear looks soft, and you can do that little thing that y'all are talking about where you stand still and you don't move. At some point, you're gonna fall to the ground because you're tired. Depends on how long you're in that room. But you can do that protocol. Stand still. Expect the bear to not do anything to you because the bear looks very soft, and then the bear comes for you, eating your flesh, tearing you up. Like chicken meat, like the meat of the chicken off the bone, tearing you up with no mercy. And what are you going to say? Please don't eat me, please, please. At least with a man can hear you. They teach you, if there's a gun pointed to your head, look at the perpetrator in the eyes. They will be less likely to shoot you. Street smart. Oh, Lord. Because, like, this is a stretch, ma. This is a stretch. You gotta pick your point. This is a stretch. That's crazy. I forgot something else I was gonna say, but let's continue.
So there's protocols that you can follow with a bear. There are women who can do everything right, quote unquote, wearing the right clothes, not going to men's houses. And I'm not trying to get into respectability politics and say what is right and what is wrong here. I'm just hypothetically speaking. They can go out in the daytime, do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, whatever the list is, and still they can be a target.
I mean, yeah, because people have free will. You see, because girl, you're proving my point now. What I'm trying to say, you're proving my point. I want to say this, right? We'll get back to her, but she proved my point. She said that as a woman, you can take all the protocols in the world with men. Don't go out at night. Don't get gas 3:00 in the morning. Don't dress this way. Don't provoke men. Don't tease men because you never know. Like, you're literally proving my point, because they don't only give protocols and precautions with bears. They also do it with men. There are videos on TikTok teaching women how to get out of bondage from a man. They teach us on TikTok that women's thighs are stronger than men's thighs. So a man is trying to choke you, you can take your thighs and on the man's neck and do it as tight as you can. You will take him out because you have really strong thighs. I don't know what it is with the female body, but we have them thighs. They teach us that. So those are protocols that you can also take with men. Are you telling me that if you are locked into a room with a man, you're just gonna be weak and just let yourself go? You sound like you're just gonna let yourself go, which is weird, because I'm pretty sure in science the human body does fight or flight response. If you are tired and you're walking, but then your body senses a threat, what is your body gonna do? It's gonna go, unless you decide to give up. But automatically we are what is it called? I forgot the word. But we have fight or flight. So I'm confused. You ever get locked? With me, I don't care who you are. You could be a 12-year-old girl. You could be a 16-year-old boy. You could be a bear. You could be a grown, buff man that could take me out with just your pinky. Regardless of who I'm stuck in the room with, I'm not going to be all friendly and goo goo gaga with you. How many movies are out there? They teach us, don't be so quick to trust people. That's street knowledge. So once again, the bear thing is stupid. And you women that think that it makes more sense to be locked into a room with a bear are emotionally charged. You are not logically inclined. You're not making sense, and you know you're not making sense. But you're really fighting for some reason. I don't know why. And I already understand that no matter what I tell you, you're not going to listen. No matter what I tell you, you're not going to change your mind. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm here to tell you that you're not making sense. You can walk away from me all you want, but I'm telling you, you're not making any sense. I had this conversation with those of you that are here for the first time and you're just getting into this conversation. Welcome. But also, I want to say this. I had this conversation with my mother. Mind you, she's not on TikTok like that. She's not on that side of TikTok where that debate is going on. I said, Mommy, would you rather be locked into a room with a bear or locked into a room with a man? She said, why would I pick the bear? She got mad at me. Why would you pick the bear? Do you know what a bear does? And my dad was there. He said, who on earth would choose a bear over a man? At least, even if the man is violent, at least my chances of survival will automatically be greater in contrast to a bear. You can't use your thighs and put that bear on a chokehold. In a chokehold. You can't do that. But with a man that has a neck, you can do it. And take him out just like that. They teach us this on TikTok. I don't know why you women are choosing to ignore it. You know that you're not making sense. You can accept it. Once you accept it, welcome. Thank you for coming to the side of common sense. I had this conversation with another family member, a female family member. She even said, put me in a room with 10 men. Give me 10 men. They can gang rape me. But I'll come out. My chances of surviving will be greater in contrast to one bear. I'm not taking that risk. Both are awful. But at least with 10 men, my chances of survival may be greater. It sounds crazy. I think that sounds crazy. 10 men? 10? And it's one woman? But you're saying that your chance of survival will be great. Okay, cool. Let's go back to Shorty.
Right? It doesn't matter what you do. Whereas with a bear, most of us can go on the internet before we go on a camping or a hiking trip and take notes of what we can do to be less of a target for bears. I have seen videos on this very app where there have been women who will do like Pilates or yoga in the mountains, and then they'll turn and they'll look over and they're like, oh, look, a bear's over there. And they just keep on doing their yoga. They don't run away or anything. They just keep doing their thing and the bear just walks on.
Same with men. Like, this is a stretch. It's the same with men. A man may look at you weird, but just like how a bear can just come off nice and then a man could come off as but actually be a really sweet guy. Like, everything is a risk. First of all, why the hell are you doing yoga on the mountains? I don't understand. If you hate men so much, I'm not saying the girl does, but for these girls, if you hate men so much, don't go outside. Avoid men at all costs. Don't go outside. Stay in your house. You must avoid men. Like, go for, I'm so confused. I'm losing it. I'm losing brain cells. Every stream I lose brain cells.
But, if you have a human man who comes by, there is that risk. You don't know what could potentially happen to you. You don't know what to expect. And I think that's what's happening here. Men are taking it as women are saying that we'll
unalive.
I'm not used to having to self-censor. Men, TikTok might even delete this video. If they do, I'll try it again.
You're gonna stitch me again? I'd be honored. Continue, yes.
Men are offended because they think that their methods of harm are not as bad as that of a bear.
It's not, though. It's not. If a bear is... You don't understand. First off, the chances of you encountering a man that happens to practice cannibalism is pretty low. Those chances are kind of low compared to a bear. A bear is scientifically, biologically inclined to tear you apart. Do you see how big the fangs are? A bear can just tear you apart. Like chicken. Right? But I believe if somebody that understands bear behavior, please educate me. I'm just talking here. I'm no expert. She's not an expert either. We together, we understand that we are just talking out of sense, but not scientifically. But a bear eating a human being, I don't imagine a bear being like, no. The bear, I would assume, would be like, like that to its prey, because it's prey. It's prey. With men that practice cannibalism, they're not gonna eat Human flesh that quickly? Human flesh at that speed? No! That doesn't make any sense. So I'm asking you women that's saying that you're choosing the bear, right? Are you going to fight? Because with the bear, I hope you understand that with the bear, you don't have a chance. If, not even if, when that bear, at you, right? But with the man, you can fight. You can't necessarily and the speed of the bear, like you can't outrun. I don't understand. I don't understand. Y'all are even saying put me in a cage with a bear. Do you know how small a cage is? Like, you guys are, I think you guys are talking in a sense of like, put me in a room with a bear and the size of the room is like a warehouse. No, no, no. We're talking about a bedroom. If you're stuck in a bedroom, locked, you're barricaded. You cannot get out. There's no way of getting out. You can't even peek out a window. There's no way out. And you're stuck, and you do know that soft bear, right? That the one that you're saying, I'll just stand still and it won't do anything. That bear is ultimately going to get hungry. It's an animal, for Christ's sake. It's an animal. That animal is going to get hungry at some point. I'd rather get raped than to be eaten by a bear. You can't outrun a bear. Pick your poison. At least with rape, I'll survive. Traumatized as hell, I will need people to talk to. You're gonna have to do some surveillance on me because it's traumatizing. But I'd rather deal with that than deal with a whole bear. Bears climb, like you said in the chat, bears climb, they can run. You guys, and they are on all fours. Us human beings, we only have 2 legs, but bears are on all fours. That means more speed. Like, Usain Bolt ain't got nothing on these bears. Now what are you gonna tell me next? You would rather be trapped into a room with a cheetah, than a man that has 2 legs? With the man that has 2 legs, you can literally trip him. You can literally with the man, and the man trips, falls on his face. But not an animal, a 4-legged animal. Y'all are acting like these bears are bipedal. Like, I cannot. We need to continue. Let's finish this video. Is it bipedal or bipedal? Bipedal. I'm sorry. The word is bipedal. Finna sound stupid on this stream. You got what I'm saying. Let's finish.
And I think that's where a lot of the offense is coming from. And what men are not considering is that...
What are they not considering?
Women would rather the devil that they know than the one that they don't.
Girl, no. No way. I'd rather deal with the devil that I know than the one that I don't know. So you guys are telling me that you lack street knowledge. You're not smart. You don't have street knowledge. You may be smart in the books, but in these streets, you are fried. You are done for. Like, forget it. What? You'd rather deal with the devil that you know than the one that you don't. What? What?
I think that's it. Women would prefer the devil they know than the one that they don't. That's essentially it. So hopefully that kind of clarifies things for people who seem so confused at the...
Ma, I say this with love. After watching this, I'm even more confused. I'm more confused than ever. It didn't clear up anything for me. I feel like I'm being mean just by being honest. Like I nothing was cleared up for me. I'm even more confused cuz it's a bit.
The fact that a woman would choose a bear over a man.
She got comments? Let me read the comments. Let's see. I think a lot of this conversation in general stems from men incorrectly thinking women assume they will survive the bear. I'm so confused. The way that a man kills and the way that a bear kills. Which one are you going to take? Pick your poison. At least with a man, you can talk to the man. It's literally a survival tactic to seduce a man. You can seduce him. You can tell him you'll be with him. You can say all types of crazy. At least you can talk and try to reason with this man, even though you are scared for your life. With the bear, ain't no talking. You can't even talk. If you open your mouth, the bear's gonna ah! But with the man, you can talk. Please, I have a daughter. Please, don't hurt me. Please, you could fight a man. Wrap your thick thighs around his neck. You could poke his eyes out. It's still a man at the end of the day. It's still a man at the end of the day. Do you not understand that the bigger the man is, the slower his punches are? So you can whoop like that. But with a bear, you ain't escaping that. If you are constantly running, that 400-pound man is gonna get tired. And then he may fall. And then at that point, you crush him. So, okay, I'm gonna get killed either way. Let me just go get killed by a bear in the most vicious way possible because men are trash. You women amaze me. Bears don't rape. So you would... So you would rather... If this girl is not a victim of rape, that's actually diabolical. That's actually insane. She's clearly not well. Oh, she's talking about me. She's clearly not well, but you're kind. For your guys' entertainment, I'll look more into it. This is a whole conversation. Girl, I think she's just young. So if you are older than me, that makes this even more damning. That makes this even more embarrassing. Because you're older than me, that means that you're more wise, right? So make it make sense. Wise one. Mama eh. Please, let me... Girl, I'm semi-young too, and there are too many older women that think like her. Maybe because us older women have sense. I'm astonished. This proves my point that age has nothing to do with wisdom. Age has nothing to do with maturity. I don't think this woman is stupid. There are things that she may be way smarter than me in. I don't think she's stupid. I don't think she's dumb. But I believe that she is very, very wrong. This woman has a daddy. This one here? She just said in the beginning she has a father that she loves dearly. Yes, there's a man in the house. Yes. that she has a good relationship with. I think she was speaking on behalf of the women that are saying that they'll choose the bear. Yes. Very interesting. Okay. We're gonna move on, but first let me respond to you guys in the chat. I'm sorry, I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you. It's just I have to like keep the ball rolling so I can get all my points out. Adrenaline rush, this debate is just blatantly stupid. I'm about to make a TikTok about this. It's getting ridiculous. When you make your TikTok, just keep in mind that you will not convince them of crap. Let me see. Oh, this one. You get a point. Every single day, I appreciate I don't have TikTok. I'm already tired of Twitter. I swear people just be talking without thinking and using nice words to look smart. That makes them even dumber. By the way, you literally can't escape a bear. So every single day, you're running from men. That's what I'm saying. You women that say you rather choose the bear, stay inside your house. Stay away from men. Do not go to clubs. Don't go to the gym. Don't go to restaurants. Don't go out. Don't leave your house because men are garbage. I got you. Men are garbage. Can't outrun it, outclimb it, outfight it, outdick. Nothing. You can't. These agendas made me happy when TikTok was about to be. You guys are saying enough of her. You know what, man? Let's act like bears to prove these women right. You guys are telling me to wrap it up. She just clarified how delusional this is. Wrap it up. Okay, we're done. We're done with this segment. Just wanted to see what you guys had to say. Ugh. She's cute. No shade at all. She's cute. I like the purple beads. They were nice. Okay, my people. We are still in court. It's still the people versus me. Natalie. I already dealt with the women. You guys can let me know in the chat who won this case. We're still talking about the people versus Natalie. So now we are going to get into Anasucho. Now we are going to get into the Alpha Papas versus Natalie. Let me give you some context. Psych! I lied. I'm not going to be responding to these red pill male warriors for what? You guys know how I move. I just said that I am considering responding to certain people if they are simply trying to express their viewpoints, not insult people and act like airheads, okay? So if you want to watch it for your entertainment, look at the comments for your entertainment, that's your business. But I'm going to stay out of it. So today, like I said earlier, I am just experimenting. At the end of this live, please let me know how you feel about me responding to these types of people. The men in my comments on that highlight that are trying to insult me instead of actually trying to have a conversation can hold each other very, very tight and not let go. They don't need me to respond to them. They have each other. There was even a man in the comments that was literally, it's like he was in the corner of his bed on his phone just waiting for another alpha papa to say something so that he could respond and be like, yes, this woman is, oh, now. Like, the guy is crazy. But you can go pay attention to him all you want. He's not getting my attention. Ooh. So yeah, these men can hold each other very tight, especially at night. They can go to bed together. They don't need me. I'm not relevant. Who run the world? Man. I will respond, though, to this particular comment. Once again, people, my people, I want to engage and talk to you guys. I don't want to just come on here, do my show, and then, go to sleep. So let's do a quick recap. Last week, I clipped a part of my stream that was about me reacting to a red pill content creator named MJ Get Right. And in a nutshell, he was trying to preach to his male brethren, that men are the prize and women are to earn you. I feel like Olivia Pope from Scandal when she was talking to Papa President. What's his name? Fitz? If you want me, earn me! Anyways, women are to earn you. Your time, your energy, the opportunity to be in your bed, etc. Make women chase you. Yes! Women are superior. Oh my God. Excuse me. Don't crucify me. Men are superior. Women are inferior. And by the way, when we are talking about earning you as a man, we are not talking about being in a serious relationship, let alone being... You guys, I'm not exaggerating. That's what the guy was talking about. You can go check it out. We're not talking about being in a serious relationship. He didn't even say the word love. We're not talking about getting married. No. We are talking about women earning the privilege to sleep with you. Nothing further. That is literally the end goal. You are a man, damn it. You are a king, and women shall be at your feet, you kings of Zamunda. So I posted it as a highlight, and my alpha papas in the comments were crashing out. They could not leave me until they said their piece. Their piece. Unfortunately for them, I do not read their speeches. I just see a few words and then I'm like, okay, next. I don't read it for real. Natalie, you're not supposed to be reading hate I don't read hate comments, but I go through my comment section all the time to like comments, reply to my people supporting me, to listen to feedback because you guys help me to improve my streaming, and potentially respond to people that disagree with me, but they want to have a conversation. That's all. So here's a comment that I saw that I believe is worth me responding to. Let's look at it. Let me do it this way. Okay, if I zoom in, I don't know if you guys would be able to see it nicely. Move this way. This should be good. It says, I understand your frustration, ma'am. I would like to know who and where is the good advice for women out here because the double standards are really alarming. In a nutshell, what he is saying is simply hold yourself as a man to a higher standard. Work out, keep working on your finances, stay away from porn and other distractions. And most women find men with these disciplines attractive. So, here's the gag. I agree. You see what I'm saying? I agree. I am not against red pill necessarily. There was a man in my comment section on a previous video that explained it to me. He said, these new guys are ruining red pill. Red pill was not supposed to be toxic. It's about uplifting men. I support red pill. Can we understand that? Can we have that collective understanding? I respect red pill, but I don't respect this toxicity that's coming with it, saying that women are not that special, women are not all that, women are supposed to be chasing you. You are the catch, you are the prize. Forget about being married, forget about being in a serious relationship. Have your roster of hoes that you can smash. When you are posting on your social media, matter of fact, let me come here because I'm done with this comment. Let me sell you a book that educates you on how to better your social media presence so that women can flock to you and give you the attention that you deserve. And then when these women give you this attention, you should not even be paying them no mind unless you want to smash. But when it's time for you to want to smash, let these women yearn you. Let these women desire you. Let these women think about you. Don't be texting them quick. Don't do that. Because you have to show these women that you are busy. Those women don't have real jobs. Those women are not busy. If those women that say, I was busy, I was working, and she's lying. She doesn't have a real job. She's not doing anything with her life. She's just a hoe. Those women don't deserve you to be texting them constantly like that, like you are thirsty. They are supposed to be thirsty, not you. That is the type of red pill that I despise. Uplifting men means this: you are a king. Treat yourself as such. Maybe I should become a red pill creator at this point. Because this guy is saying, where are the good women at? Where can I find good women? I could help you. But the issue that I have with a number of you men that I noticed in the comments is that you men have a limited mindset. All you people, you black folks that have this mindset of, I will never be successful at the same frequency as a white woman because I'm black. That's all fake victim mentality. You guys will never be successful because of how you think, and that is the truth. Because if I say it to you nicely, you're not going to take me serious. So I got to speak to you like I'm disrespectful. At this point, like I'm an auntie. You won't be successful. Keep thinking like that, you won't get nowhere. Same thing with you men. Keep thinking that there are no good women out there, you will never find a good woman. If there were no good women out there, marriage would not be out there. Marriage wouldn't exist. The hell? There would be no marriage. You see, you're talking about love doesn't exist like the way it used to. Marriage is a fluke. Marriage is black people are not finding real love. All we know is baby mama culture. But the marriages that I have been seeing on my timeline are all coming from black couples. Black couples. Black couples. Black. So it's just you're choosing to be miserable. You're choosing to be delusional. And that's the issue that I have with you people. I will never make it because my mother is a whore and my father is incarcerated. But I know people. I went to school with these people. Their parents messed their lives up. They don't even feed their kids. But these kids found a way to make something happen. I don't understand. You can't be just saying anything, just talking out your neck when you have testimonies like this exist. And then you people have the nerve to say, oh, but that's 1 in a million. So why can't you add to it? Why are you talking to me right now? You should be working. Why are you talking to me right now? There are no good women out there. I can't find a wife. So I almost cursed. Get out of the clubs. Get out of the clubs. Go clock in somewhere. Work at there's so many places where you can meet women. Go out more. And when you go out, make sure you look good. You need to know how to talk to women. You need to respect women's space. If you get rejected, there are men that I know, they have girlfriends, they are married and everything, and they were the ones that pursued the women. It was those men, they pursued the women. What did they do? The number one thing was they respected the women's space. It started off with, hey, I'm not going to play no games with you. You are very beautiful. I am highly interested in you, and I would love to get to know you more. Do you happen to have Instagram? They were very respectful with it. They weren't overconfident, but they knew how to talk. And these men were determined. You red pill men are lazy. Oops. I don't want to hurt your ego, but a number of you men are fragile men. You're weak. Talking about there are no good women out there. I would never find a woman, so I might as well just smash some hoes. You're weak. That is a weak mindset. You can insult me all you want. I'm not going to address you. But you're weak. That is a weak mindset. You have a victim mentality. I don't want to contradict myself. Let me fix my English. You're acting like a weak man. You're acting like it. There we go. You're acting like a weak man. Acting like there's no hope. But you see, you don't have friends. You don't have people in your family. You don't have people in your community that are getting married. Talking about there's no hope. You're so sad. So I just know that your life is not fulfilling. You can lie to me all you want. I will never believe you. I will be the one that you can't convince. Your life is not fulfilling. All you do is smash women. You go to the gym, you make money, you're spending your women on hoes, you smashing them, you're treating yourself like it's all fraud. You're not acting like a king. You don't respect yourself. Let me tell you how you don't respect yourself. Because you just keep smashing women left and right. You don't value your body. It's not just women. We're equals. It's not just women. You red pill men that like to act like a woman that sleeps with a man is no longer a woman of worth. It's the same thing with men. You have hoes. Why should I as a good woman, why should I give you the time of day? You have hoes. You have a list of women that you've been intimate with. And it was recently too. But then one day you just woke up and said, let me take life seriously. Let me stop smashing whores. And then you think that it's going to come at you easy? And then you realize it's not coming at you easy. So then you resort to red pill men like MJ Get Right. And you're like, yeah, maybe this is the way to go. Let me focus on my money. Let me just, because a lot of you better are mama's boys as well. Oh, you Google. A lot of you are mama's boys as well. All my money, I'm going to spend it on my mama. The number one woman in my life is my mama. I'm going to take care of my mama. And there's nothing wrong with that. We love men that love their mothers. But to the point, you're getting to a point where you hate women so much. But it's like your mom is an exception. You men are dangerous. Very dangerous. Ooh. Ooh. So let me answer this gentleman's question. I would like to know who and where is the good advice for women out here. So you're saying, where can you find good women? I just answered, yeah. Everywhere. You want a good woman everywhere. But I recommend staying away from the clubs. Going to the club may be fun and all, but I would look everywhere. It could be the library, it could be the grocery store. Every time you go out, you have to be equipped. And it's not just men, women too. Whenever you go out, you gotta look good. Because you never know. You never know. I've been hit on at the grocery store. You never know. To those men's eyes, they thought that they found a woman that they could be with. You know what I mean? And those are real men out there. They're not sitting here at home crying, making videos in their cars, talking about just have your hoes to smash with, but make them understand that you are the king and they shall be at your feet. No, none of that BS. Those are real men. So I hope that answers your question. And then you're saying that what he's saying is hold yourself as a man to a higher standard, work out, keep working on your finances. I agree with that, though. I believe in lifting up men. Men are to be loved. They are to be honored. They are to be respected. Men built our roads. Because when men used to be serious, they were building roads. They went to war. And this isn't to say that women didn't do jack. Just let me give the flowers to men, please. Girl, relax. They built our roads. They built our planes. They built our houses. I see men everywhere taking care of building houses, doing pool mate, everything. These like blue collar men too, like all of them. They are appreciated. You are appreciated. Even if you don't do that stuff, as long as you have breath, you are here. You are appreciated. You are loved. Actively, even afterwards. Afterlife, you are loved, you are appreciated. Something pretty odd that I believe, because I saw a woman arguing with another man about it. There was a girl that said, my man would never, what do you call it? What did she say? Something about flowers. I said, I didn't respond to the girl, but my mindset is, the men in my life, the first time that they receive flowers should not be at their funeral. So I believe in giving my man flowers. I don't care. That's my man, not your man. That's my man. That's my business. I believe in giving my man flowers. I believe that it should be a mutual thing. Because I don't want the first time that my man receives flowers is to be at his funeral. I don't believe that. That hurts me physically. Same thing with my father, same thing with my brother, same thing with the men that I care for in my life. I believe that they deserve flowers. Literally. Happy Father's Day. I got you a bouquet of flowers. Men like flowers too. They just want to be super masculine. But no, men love flowers. It's not, I don't think it's a feminine thing. And if you want to call me a pick me, go for it. Your man is not going to receive flowers until his funeral. Mine won't. Oh. Are you serious? Be a man? Why do you want flowers? That's crazy. What do you mean? Oh, okay. So she wants to tell you to be a man. So what happens at your funeral? Are you gay now? Because you got flowers? So let's not put flowers on your casket because it's gay. The hell? Like, some women just don't make sense to me. I'm talking about red pill men. They don't make sense to me either. But these other ones, they don't make sense. Hey! Listen. If you have a male loved one and they pass away, do not give that man flowers. Don't do it. Because you're going to make them gay in the afterlife. They're going to be so gay. That's going to be them as a ghost. In the afterlife. Do not give them flowers. What you should do instead, you just cover these men in dirt. You got to give some type of, I don't know. Just cover the men in dirt. In the dirt. No flowers, no nothing. So, you are a woman. You don't want to give your man flowers because you think it's gay. You think it's weird. Good for you. But at least I know my man is not going to have to wait until he dies to receive flowers. But no, girl, I won't give him flowers anyway. Even like the day of his burial, no flowers because I don't want my man to be gay, right? Like, what the hell? I don't want to piss people off. I don't want to cause an argument in people's relationships. I told you guys, that's my preference. That is how I would treat my man. My man shall get flowers regularly. For me, it's a mutual thing. There are obviously going to be things that he's going to give to me that I think is for me, and there are things that I'm going to give to him that is for him. Like, for example, I've met men that don't believe that their women should be cleaning their cars, right? So my man is like that. Okay, I'm not going to clean your car, honey. I'm not going to clean your car. It's going to be expected for you to clean my car. But I'm in that kitchen, though. What would you love to eat? What would you like to eat? I also work. I work, by the way. I believe in working. I don't have, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, girl, go you. Women empowerment. That is still women empowerment, by the way. No. That's women empowerment. Stay at home. Take care of your babies. I love that for you. But for me, it's a no. I want to work. So there's this whole thing with my man is paying for the groceries for what? I'll handle the groceries. Do you want something from the store? Matter of fact, can you come with me? Because I love you. So, yeah. It's not that deep to me. And then while I'm at the grocery store, I'm going to get him flowers. Like, it's as simple as that. Here, I got you flowers because I love you. I got you flowers because I was thinking about you. It's not that deep to me. Like, for me, okay, no. It's deep because once I understand, I don't care, girl. If you decide to do what I do, you can give your man flowers just one time, just to clear yourself and be like, yeah, he's not going to wait until his funeral. But for me, it's a regular thing. It has to be a regular thing. Same with my daddy, same with my brother, and same with the other men that I love in my life. Period. So I know it's a pretty odd take. I'm not trying to force anyone to change anything about their relationship. If you're happy, you're happy. But this whole thing with I'm not going to give my man flowers because it's gay, that's actually crazy. Okay? Anisu, shut up. Yes, I cook. But Nate, yes, I cook. So, Mon chéri can go clean my car, and while he's cleaning my car, I'm making him his favorite meal. Like, that's a happy relationship right there. He's going to clean my car. Let me take his car. I go to the grocery store, I get him his the stuff that I need to make his meal, and I grab him some flowers. But then, oh shoot! While my man was out cleaning my car, he decided to, like on his way home, he decided to go grab me some flowers. So we both have flowers. Yay! We're happy and we're in love. Love is actually really simple. It's actually really simple. So, this is all to say that you men that be crying, you men that do red pill and you talk about women are an afterthought, women are not that special, you're trying to take that attention away from women and be like, women ain't even all that. Man, you are, bro. You know what? I'm in my blazer. Let me. Men, and I'm not being funny. We're talking serious. Men, you are special. You are special. You are valued. You are needed. Ignore what these other women are saying. You need to learn how to change your For You page. Change your For You page right now. Okay? No, wait until we get off here. I don't want you to leave me. We're serious. Okay. Every time you come across a woman talking crazy about men, you can block her or you can press not interested. You need to fix your For You page. Just like how I say, you gotta change your surroundings. Okay? It's the same thing with social media. You mean to tell me that you are allowing women to talk trash about your species on the same phone that you pay for? In the house that you are buying? The house that you are paying for? Like, no, oh, no. 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 Fix your For You page. Fix your surroundings. Fix your environment. I want you to know that you are loved. You are appreciated. We care for you. We love you. And you are not any less valuable compared to women. Let the gender wars be the gender wars. It's all like, it's a mental thing. At this point, it's like a mental institution. The rest of us here are okay. We don't hate y'all. And this is a woman speaking. We don't hate y'all. We love y'all. Okay? When it comes to dating, right? Looking for a woman. When it comes to dating, please don't act like it's extremely hard, because it's not. All you have to do is be determined. Okay? Because for a good woman, it's worth it. That's the problem with these other guys. Forget them. We're talking about you. Okay? Walk with me. You need to be determined, because for a good woman, for the perfect woman, it's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it. Okay? But what if I'm not a high value man? See, and you failed. Because you have that mindset, you already failed as a man. You got to lift yourself up. It's not gay to go to the mirror and say, I am a king. I am a king. I am handsome. God has blessed me. I am blessed to be awake. Oh, you were joking. No, but someone else may be thinking the same thing and they just don't want to say it. So I have to keep going, right? It's not gay. You're not any less masculine if you tell yourself, I am loved, I am appreciated, I deserve love, I deserve respect, I deserve to be cared for. I'm not only here to take care of a woman, like I deserve to be cared for as well. A high value man is a man that knows his worth, that knows his purpose. Just like a high value woman, a high valued person knows their purpose, knows what they're here for, why they are alive. They know what they bring to the table. Between two high valued people, ain't no what do you bring to the table. This is not a job interview. Ain't no what do you bring to the table is, look, because me, I don't like to waste time. Me, it's like, I don't have to sit here and say, I can cook, I can do this, I can do that. We can literally just be talking. I love to go out. oh, these are some of the dishes that I love to make. Like, you guys, the internet loves to make love sound like it's an extremely complicated thing, and it's so peculiar to me. Love is so beautiful. Be determined for it, the perfect woman. It's worth it. Now, when it's time to approach the woman, that's if you don't know how to talk, right? When it comes to approaching a woman, you gotta be soft, but have that kundelungu, have that deep voice. If you don't have a deep voice, it's okay. It's not that serious. But have that presence. Okay. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is da 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 da. Right. It doesn't matter where you are. It could be the grocery store. You meet a fine woman. Do not waste your time. You high value men, you know this. Don't waste your time. And I think you're so beautiful. I find you to be very beautiful. I just saw you walking, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to at least talk to you, or like to at least, like, I mean, I'm even happy. Like, you know what to do. You know what to say. Be confident. You know what to say. And please don't do this, because with women that really like be locked in, like, we catch that. So don't do this thing where you're like, don't do that, because it comes off as you are lustful, and it also sends a message like you're not serious. Don't do that. Talk to the woman. Okay, there was even a man who tried to hit on me, and we shook hands. He said, I'm so and so, nice to meet you. We shook hands. That's good. You do that. Nothing wrong with shaking hands. Okay? And also, slow down. I don't like complimenting women because I don't want to look like those catcallers. No, with women that are mature, you don't look like you're catcalling. Catcalling is damn. Catcalling is ooh-wee. Yeah. That is like brain rot type of stuff. But if you say, I just couldn't ignore your beauty. You are very beautiful. I couldn't miss the opportunity to at least talk to you, and just, I would love to get to know you. I would love to see where this goes. Do you happen to have social media by any chance? I don't mean to, like, I don't want to do too much or anything. I really just want to talk to you. You're not gonna look crazy. You're not gonna look crazy. To a good woman, you're not gonna look crazy. If she doesn't find you attractive, it's okay. You will get rejected. It's okay. Because these red pill men act like you get rejected. It's the end of the world. Like, if you do this, you will never get rejected. That is false. You could be the finest man on earth. You'll be rejected. Jesus himself, like, it wasn't even like a love thing. That's blasphemous. It wasn't like he ever wanted a woman. No. But you see how in general he was rejected? So what makes you think that you're not going to get rejected? Like, no. You will be rejected. Make it a thing to pursue women, right? And let's say you have options. There's nothing wrong with having options. But where you lose me is where you're telling these women the same thing. You are so precious and you're beautiful, and you are this and you are this and you're... No. Keep it pretty cordial. Those are your options. You keep it cordial. After you talk to all these women that you have, you got to narrow it down. Because there's only one. At the end, it's one. If you're polyamorous, bye. I have no advice for you because I don't support what you're doing. I don't support polyamory. But, sorry, my nose is stuffed. Excuse me. But you have to narrow it down. You have your one woman, and then you're like, okay, I believe that this is definitely my woman right here. This is the one for me. So now I'm really gonna pursue her. Like, all these other women are done. I'm gonna pursue her. Okay, cool. Then you tell her, I would love to take you out. I would love to do this. I would love to do that. What is your availability? Because you don't want to disrespect her time. She probably works as well. What is your availability? If she tells you, okay, cool. Step back. You wait a couple weeks or so. Be like, hey, on this day, I would love to take you out at this time. How does that sound? Because I know that with us women, We be like, oh, we love a man that's assertive, that just tells us, hey, be ready at this time. But no, I also feel like you gotta respect our time. So I think it's like a win-win thing. Like, you just tell us, like, hey, I want to do this at this time. You are available on this day. Okay, and then you guys go. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like stumbling on my words, but I hope that what I'm saying is making sense. I hope so. But yeah, there are so many more ways to go about it, but the number one thing is you need to respect her space. That's very, very, very important. So let's say, because there's another scenario, let's say you don't have options. You're telling this, that this girl right there is the one. Ain't no talking to anybody else. You know that girl is your girl. You know that. You know your rib when you see it, when you feel it, right? Give her space. So what does that look like? I want to tell you that I am interested in you. I would love to get to know you more, and I would love to take you out sometime. If she says no, okay, I respect it. And then you carry on. It's not as awkward as you think. You just carry on. You be a man. Carry on. Wait a couple weeks or so and to ask her again. But during that period, you could send her hard eyes. And this is if you guys are like talking. You can tell her, oh, you look really beautiful. Oh, I love your outfit. The way that your makeup looks. I see you put a lot of effort into your looks. I appreciate that. You're putting effort into your makeup, your hair, and I want you to know that that's valued. Like, I love how you take care of yourself, but what about me taking care of you as well? Ooh! Something like that. Something like that. I would love to take care of you as well. I would love to get you off your feet. Say, talk to her. But don't do too much. Don't blow up her phone. Don't call her all the time. No. Relax. Then after those couple of weeks, then you're like, hey, I would love for you to know that I'm still very interested in you. Honestly, shut up. I'm still very interested in you. The thoughts I have of you have never left. The way I think about you, it never changed. And it's only you that I have eyes on. Women want to hear that. Women that are serious, we want to hear that. My eyes have stayed on you. My eyes have not been anywhere else. You are the woman that I see a future with. I would love to take you out and treat you. And most importantly, especially from seeing the way you take care of yourself, let me take care of you. It makes me cringe saying it. I'm not going to lie. But I'm trying to help y'all. Let me take care of you. I want to take care. Like, you have to say, women want to feel wanted, you guys. We want to feel desired. So tell us, I want to take care of you. It would be an honor for me to take care of you. It would be an honor for me to get you off your feet for once. It will be an honor. Okay? These red pill men are going to say, you're glazing, you're acting obsessive, and you are this. No. That's a no. That's not true. Because with a good woman, we love that. We crave that. But most importantly, we respect that. And we know how you feel about being respected. We respect that. We love men that are persistent. Okay? Be persistent, but don't do too much. Give us our space. But you can let us know, like, hey, my feelings for you never left. I would love for you to give me a chance. You don't say, please give me. No. I would love for you to give me a chance. You need to show her that you are a secure man. Respect yourself too. Be secure. You know you have other women that you could go after, but that woman is the one that you want. Yes. I'm not going anywhere. Unless you really, really don't want me. You're really saying no. I just want, at least tell me. What percentage do I have? From 0 to 100. What chance do I have with you? How much? My mother gave my father 2%. Now they've been married for almost 30 years. Because my father, I love my daddy, but he had a delusional mindset. He's not delusional, but he had this mindset that many men these days don't want to have. and they end up not being married like my parents. My father said, okay, you gave me a 2% chance, I will make it 10%, and then I will make it 50, and next you know, we're over 100% in proper fraction. All it takes is determination, guys. Simple. Exactly. No, exactly. He said 2 is not 0. 2 is not 0. That's something. Because my dad was saying, give me something to work with. What percentage? What chance do I have with you? Simple. So yes, that happened. They've been married for almost 30 years and they are very happy. They don't do this red pill stuff. This I will choose the bear every single time. Oh, that is nonsense. I bet you those people that think like that. And I also don't have this mindset of, excuse me, I don't have this mindset of, I hate men, but I only love my man. Because if you never met your man, you would hate all men. Don't disrespect your man like that. Stop it. So ain't no I hate men. No. I promise you. I can't even say that. But I would like to bet these people that are doing red pill content and they're toxic with it, these people that are saying, I hate all men, men are trash, or women are useless, and I'm telling you, these people don't have peace. These people have no fulfillment. Not amount of weight training can give you the peace that you think you have. What peace do you have sleeping with hoes left and right as a man? As a man, what kind of peace do you have to have women blow up your phone asking for your time? Where's the fulfillment in that? What fulfillment do you have? And not everybody has to have children or be married, but to go out, it's one thing to say, I don't really want kids and I don't want to be married. Cool. But it's a whole nother thing to be like, not only I don't want kids, not only I don't want a woman, but I believe in smashing hoes left and right. And not only I believe in it, but other people should do it too. Oh, you are a man, you are a king, you should be doing what I'm doing. You should be smashing hoes. You should be only spending money on your mother. No woman deserves your time, energy, and none of that. No woman deserves it. That's where you lose me. Because I don't believe that a woman's purpose is to be married and have children. Not all women want to do that. Same thing with men. I don't believe that if you end up not getting married and not having children, you haven't fulfilled your purpose. Even God himself says that he loves singleness. He values singleness. The thing is, though, if you are dealing with lust, okay, talk to God about it. You can tell God, I don't want to be married, but I'm dealing with lust. Okay, cool. It's better for you to marry, though, than for you to burn with passion. That's biblical. Okay? So I hope that my advice helped you guys. It makes me cringe to continue like with these scenarios like, oh, you look so beautiful. It makes me cringe. I'm not going to lie, but I love to help people. So if there are any men in the chat that want to receive more advice, you guys can ask me right now and I can try to answer. But that was it for responding to the red pill warriors. Let me click this one out. I have this video I want to react to, and then that's going to pretty much be it for today's show. So if there are no more questions, I would love to carry on. I will give you guys a second. I'll give you guys a second. I'm assuming we're good. What does that mean, bro? Ew. We're going to continue, though. Okay, so there is this channel called The Desirable Truth. I have seen, or good. I'm glad I could help. There is this channel called The Desirable Truth, and I've seen them on TikTok a little bit and on Instagram, and I'm interested to react to it. Any ideas for a meetup with a girl? What do you mean? We still got to carry on, but hopefully I'll be able to answer. Or someone can. To catch up after a long time. Oh, did you like her? Like, did you have a crush on her and she knew about it? This is why I want to do ultra low latency so that we are like 5 seconds apart, but we're actually like 10 to 15 seconds apart. So you guys are 15 seconds or so behind. So it's hard for me to do this, but it's okay. Do you like her? Or like, did she know that you like her? Or was it like just a female friend, like nothing happened, like you never felt anything towards her? Because if you felt nothing towards her, then it shouldn't be hard at all. You just be like, hey, it's been, oh, does she know that you want her? For the girlies, while Anisu tells me what's going on, I'm kind of mad at my lace because I have a parting here, but it's not like visible enough. So I think I'm gonna like pluck it out more. But I'm scared. I'm scared to. You guys see the party? Like, I'm scared to pluck it out more because I don't want it to be like, you know, when Moses parted the sea. Like, I don't want it to look like that. I know I look good though. So you want her? Does she know that you want her? Did you tell her? We gotta carry on, Anisu. We went to the club one time with friends, and you know what? One day, I used to do this on TikTok. It was so easy to do it. One day, I just wanna have a segment, almost like every episode, where I have you guys call in. I have you guys call in and we talk like we're on the phone, and I give advice because I love talking to y'all. It's just harder to do it this way because the latency is not low enough. It doesn't feel like a FaceTime call yet. I want to show her that I want her. But you already did. You kissed her. You already did. What you gotta do is just tell her. And okay. You gotta tell her on the phone though. You gotta call her. I'm old school. I feel like relationships were more genuine back then, the old school way. You gotta text her and be like, hey, it's been a long time. How are you? It's Anisu. Just in case she deleted your number. It's okay. Anisu. It's me, Anisu. I hope that all is well with you. I wanted to see how you were doing. And then when she responds, I want to have faith. When she responds, you then say, oh, well, are you available anytime soon? I would love for us to talk on the phone to catch up. Do not catch up with her through text. Through text, you're not getting nowhere. I'm telling you. She needs to hear your voice. She needs to hear the sincerity in your voice. And vice versa, because she could be having feelings for you too. You need to call her. So ask her, when are you available? I would love to catch up over the phone. Right? Once y'all get on the horn, you talk. You just talk. How have you been? How's your family? We used to hang out and here and there, and like I was just thinking about it, like, oh, I miss that. Like I really liked hanging out with you. Like you were such a vibe. You're really cool to hang with. Like, keep it cool. Keep it calm. Don't be nervous. Just keep it cool. Keep it calm. You're gonna be straight. It's all good. You know what I mean? And Anisu's a troll, so he could be joking with me right now, but there could be a guy listening that may need some advice on this. So I'm gonna help you too. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. Just let her know. Because here's the thing, another thing too, because I've seen it in real life. If you beat around the bush, if you take too long to let her know how you feel, another man is going to take your place. Thanks for being here, Nate. God bless you. Take care, okay? Take care. We're going to carry on to our last segment, the bitter reality about modern relationships today. And this is in Miami. I'm going to be honest with you. I am scared of Miami. I won't get into why, but I'm scared of Miami. The people there, I'm scared. I don't know. Miami just doesn't seem like a real place. I want to go there, but I'm scared. Aw. Anasu, it's okay. Just take my advice. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You are a man. I believe in you. You gotta talk to her on the phone. It has to be the phone. Because you're progressing. So you start off with texting. Okay? Then you're calling. Next thing you know, I would love to see you. When you want to hang out, when are you available? And then you just keep going. And then you see her in person. And then in person, unless she's long distance, in person, that is when you tell her that you have feelings for her and you've always had feelings for her. And where you messed up, you can tell her in person, I have feelings for you. I have always had feelings for you. But where I messed up was not telling you sooner. So I want to tell you now, because I cannot see another day. I can't take it anymore. It hurts. The idea of seeing another day, knowing that I did not confess my feelings to the girl that I am deeply into. I love love. I love love. Oh my God, love is so precious. It's the most beautiful gift from God. Love is so precious. You gotta say that to her. But Anisu and friends, we gotta carry on. Please, we gotta carry on. Keep talking, Anisu, because it's not even just me. Someone in the chat will also say something. We're all friends here. It's okay. Let's go.
Can you do a spin for the camera so they can see your fit?
Oh.
Oh my God, I love your account. Just saying. I've been like, I want to run into him.
What a great start. All right.
In the street. Are you interviewing people?
Yeah.
Oh, you're that man. Okay. Who's that man?
So if I was your man,
Okay.
would you still come out and dress like this on a girl's night?
Hell yeah.
Why do you feel like that's appropriate?
I love my body. If you don't like it, you're not my man.
So even if I said, hey,
No. That's fair. Because I have a problem with men that would meet a baddie that dresses like that, and then when they finally bag the baddie, they be like, oh, you gotta cover up now. Oh no, that's predatory and creepy. Go find a baddie that is more modest. I'm sorry, this is not modesty. This is not modesty. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that this is... No, it's not. Stop it. This isn't modest at all. But her body is T, period, and she looks real good.
maybe you shouldn't.
I would do it even more.
How does it make you feel when you show your body off, though?
Amazing. Because I love myself and people compliment me and that's what I like.
Okay.
I would love to know what type of compliments you are receiving. Because I used to dress more revealing, and I cover up more now, right? The compliments are so much more different. Like, it's unbelievable. The compliments hit different. One comes from lust, and like lust, and if it's with the girls, like lust, a joyride, and it's like, oh, okay, but with modesty, when you cover up, the compliments come up more genuine, and they're more soft. That's what I learned. So when I would cover up more, I would have people tell me, "You look so beautiful," and it's also the type of people that would compliment you too. The nasty Neanderthal men that'd be like, "Oh, you look so sexy. I could smash you right now." When I dress like that, right? I never dressed like this, not to this extent. Oh my God. But when I was covered up, those men wouldn't talk to me. They wouldn't talk to me. They would stare, but they wouldn't talk to me. But the more respectable people, the more like high class people, I'm not saying she doesn't have class, don't put words in my mouth, but the more high class people, the people that would wear hats and wear suits and things like that, they will come up to me. "Oh, you look very exquisite today." There was even a man that did this to me because I dressed modestly. I'm telling you, there is more power when you cover up more. Less revealing, more power. Less is more. Not like this. That's not what I'm talking about. When I say less is more, the less you reveal, the more you receive.
So, in all honesty, it's for male attention.
No, it's definitely for me. I take pictures of myself. I look good. I look cute. I look hot.
Not even a little bit about the validation or nothing. So you don't feel good when a guy says, "Hey, you look so sexy."
Sure, but when I take pictures and I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I love.
But do you feel the same way when you're wearing pajamas and a sweater?
Yeah,
So why not wear that out to the club?
because I'll get dress code and that's not what you wear. I like to look hot and take pictures, post them on Instagram.
What's your age?
34.
What is he doing here? What is he doing here? I don't want to hear what he has to say. You guys know this guy? Oh my gosh. If it was just me watching, I would have skipped him from you. But for you guys, we'll watch it.
And are you single?
Well, I have a relationship. I have a girlfriend, but, it's open on my end.
Of course! Of course! What did I tell you guys? These red pill men are not in stable relationships. Not even a stable relationship. Oh my God. Not even in a stable relationship, let alone married. They're not in a stable, he just said that he's open. He's in an open relationship. Why are you guys listening to these types of men? You need to listen to men that are married, that are actually fulfilled. You can be fulfilled without being married and not be out here saying, "Go smash as many women as you want," and it's fulfilling. That's a lie. It's demonic. It's from the devil himself. I promise you. He's in an open relationship. That's all I needed to hear. Anything that he says after that, I will not find it as valid. No.
So, how does a man get a woman to commit to him while he's still pursuing other women?
It's not easy. Number one,
It's not easy because it's not normal. Hello? What do you mean? Why would I commit to a man that's not committed to me? This is a good show. I should react to this more.
you got to be on point. You got to have your money on point. You got to have your frame on point. You obviously have to be honest up front. I was up front with my girl. I told her, look, I'm not going to be monogamous. I don't believe in monogamy. I think it's a lie. It's a scam. Most guys that get involved in it, always end up regressing, going back to being polygamous, whether they do it overtly or covertly. And I was just very honest up front. And obviously I take care of her as well. I think that's very important.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Your thing with this woman. I don't care. Yeah, listen, hello? Men. Look at me. No. Hell no. Men really watch this guy. Listen to me. With a good woman, you are more than money. You are more than the money that you make with a good woman. That's why I say when you pursue, be wise when you pursue. Ask your questions. Get to know the woman, because with a good woman, in her eyes, your money doesn't mean anything compared to you as a man. Of course, you have to have money because we don't live in a Garden of Eden. Money is very important, but you are more valuable. So if you are sitting here saying, okay, I want to be polygamous, I want to deal with other women, but at least I'm taking care of you. A good woman, a woman with sense is not going to be like, okay, I mean, at least he's taking care of me. And you as a woman, what the hell is wrong with you? You as a woman, how can you be okay with that? It's a different time now. We're going to get into it a little bit more tomorrow because there was a video I wanted to react to about that. What is your problem? We live in a time where women can make more money than men. And you want to sit here and stay with a man that won't commit to you because of how much money he makes? You would rather cry in Dubai than cry in Texas? That is a demonic mindset. Have some self-respect. If your arrangement is, I really just don't care, like I already have my own money, I don't care to be in, I'll just be in an open relationship. Why are you in an open relationship? So that means that your man is your roommate. He's not your man. You should be single then. Open relationships are demonic. I'm telling you, it's demonic. It's from the deepest pits of hell. It's all demonic. These men that are saying that their life is perfect and they're sleeping with all these women, everything is spiritual, that they're sleeping with all these women, they're not stable in their relationships. They have a certain look. They have a certain look, I'm telling you. They have no glow. They don't glow at all. Cause you just know internally it's messed up. You know that. You don't need to be spiritual to understand that. They have a certain look. A blind man can see. It's from the deepest pits of hell. You as a woman, why would you want to deal with a man that will not commit to you? And you want to be out here in these streets looking stupid, talking about he's my man. No, he's not. If any woman can have you, you don't belong to me. Especially intimately. If any woman can have you intimately, you don't belong to me. You never did and you never will. I've never seen this guy. I've never reacted to any of his content before and I'm already losing my mind. We are 2 minutes in because you have young men that are going to see this. Young men that already saw this and they're thinking this is the way. No, it's not. It's demonic.
You have your masculine burden and performance, and you have to be that guy where you're that dude. You know what I mean? You got to take care of her and fulfill her in all different types of ways, financially, emotionally, be her leader, etc.
But you're in your 30s now.
Yeah.
At what point in your life did you discover that monogamy wasn't for you?
Man, I've noticed this in my 20s since being in college, but actually saying, all right, I'm gonna go into this and exercise that polygamy within a relationship. I didn't really do it until my 30s because I understood that for you to be able to pull this off, you have to have your stuff together. You can't be a bum, can't be a loser saying, oh, I want to have multiple girls. She's gonna look at you crazy. So if you're gonna go ahead and get that perk, because it is a perk, it's a privilege, you need to earn it. You need to earn it by being that dude.
How old are you?
23.
Are you single?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because I love life.
So you're not looking for a man now, or no? Why not?
Because I'm just okay. Right now I'm living, I'm only 23. Life.
That's not bad at all. This guy is a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker. I don't see anything wrong with what the girl said. We're not even supposed to be looking for men. There's nothing wrong with saying, I desire to be married one day. I want to have a husband. But to go out looking for a man, no. This girl is very secure. Yes.
For sure.
Do you want to settle down one day eventually, or no?
Yeah, probably before I'm 30, 35.
So 35 is the sweet spot. Let's get married, let's have kids.
Yeah.
But what do you plan on doing up until then?
Living my life.
Period.
Traveling, accomplishing goals in life.
Period. As long as we're not sleeping with men left and right, kissing men left and right, I don't see the problem. Doing coca, I don't see a problem.
Making money, just building a future for myself and whatever comes
with it.
But be honest. You're 35. Do you think that men are going to be going for a woman who's that age, or are they going to be going for the younger girls?
I see it go always. It just depends. Everyone does it. There's people getting married at like 60 and 70 nowadays. Who cares?
I don't understand that question. I talked about this before. Men that go after younger women are creepy, and you need to protect yourself and your children from that. Your daughters. It's very creepy. And those men usually, they already had a list of women that they've been with intimately. They wasted their lives sleeping with women like handshakes, and then they decide, one day, let me just go find a serious woman. That's what I'm telling you, women. You sleep with men left and right. These men are not going to value you. You are not valuable. You give yourself like that to a man, you are no longer valuable in his eyes. In most cases. And those are the consequences of your actions, because everybody had you. The community had you. This question, I don't get it though. But I want to say, be careful out here. If you're 18 and a 30-year-old man is talking to you, I understand that you are an adult, but I need you to use your thinking cap. Why is a 30-year-old man talking to me? I should be talking to a 23-year-old, 26-year-old max. But a 30-year-old? Yeah, nah.
Doesn't mean that you want to be married at 60, though.
That doesn't matter. Whatever life brings me. I'm not, some people are too focused on finding love, and I'm not really one of those people.
How long you been together?
2 weeks, bruh. I'm not even lying to you. It's been about 2 weeks.
So at 2 weeks in, what are you looking to get out of your relationship?
With him.
Yo, putting you on the spot, eh?
Oh, this is fucked. A good time with him until he has to go in May to the north. He's leaving.
Well, things could pan out differently. We don't know. But yeah.
So why even get into a relationship if it might just go long distance?
Because why not?
Can I answer that? It's because I honestly feel that I've got a connection with this person. So I mean, like, why not have that connection while it lasts, you know?
So wait, are you guys official, or are you just in the talking stage?
I like her a lot, bro.
Probably talking.
But yeah, there's no one else involved on my side. So that's all I have to say.
Okay.
But how would you feel if she was going out on dates with other guys?
I would be fucked off. Absolutely upset. I would not tolerate that shit.
But it's not
He curses so respectfully. That's funny.
official.
It's not official, but I mean, like, I want to know what I'm getting myself into, you know? If I'm
No, that's true though. If you are telling me that you are serious about me, and then I find out that you went on a date with another broad, we're gonna have a problem. And we're not even gonna have a problem. I'm gonna stop talking to you. Because you literally were... You were pursuing me. You told me that I am the woman for you, that you're serious about me, etc., etc. We're not even official yet, but you're telling me that you're serious about me and we're working towards something, and then you go on a date with another woman? Yeah, we're done. Forget it. Like, ain't nothing else to talk about. We're done. Because you're not serious. You played with my time. If I say to a man, okay, I'm interested in you as well, let's see where this goes. Now we're talking. The other men are out. I don't believe in talking to multiple men because I like them. Like, I like this guy. No, I believe in one at a time. And if the first time I'm dealing with the guy ends up working out, then we're going to stay like that. Just like that. I'm not going to deal with this guy and then I'm like, oh, but what about this person and this person and No! If it's one, it's done, fine. I won. If it's one and you got the point. Anyways, that's it. So I feel like you can talk to multiple people, cool. But once you find that one, you're like, this is my person. Everybody out. It's over. I'm cutting all of you off. Okay? Simple.
If I'm being committed, then, I want to make sure someone else is committed as well. I don't want to fool myself around.
Did you guys have the conversation or like?
No, not yet. You actually are exposing us. Yeah. Which is sick. It's a joke.
But wait, how would you feel if he was seeing other girls right now?
A little bit hurt.
But would you pursue the relationship further, or would you say okay?
I feel like it's a little bit different for guys because I feel like guys are always seeing other girls. I probably would have.
Ooh. And you saying that in front of your man? Ooh.
Proceed with caution, but I don't know.
That's a good answer.
I'd be hurt.
If you're watching this, then I want to personally thank each and every beware to tell you wild and vulgar
Okay.
Instagram, TikTok to our net community. Interested and you dating, if you ever know how to men to join Truth Seekers, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Okay.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, 100.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Are you single?
I am.
What do you look for in a guy at 23?
Ooh. A guy that knows what he wants. An assertive guy.
So you want a man to be upfront with you and honest when he meets you?
It's literally so simple. I don't know why social media likes to make relationships look like it's an extremely complicated thing. It's not. That's it. We want a man that's serious with his life. If you're not serious with your life, why are you dealing with me? Because being in a relationship is also very serious. It's a commitment. Like, you know?
So if I said, I think you're attractive, why don't we just fuck and see where things go? How would you feel about that?
He's going to hell.
I'd be like, sorry, baby, you gotta take me out to eat first, at least.
Did she say at least? At least take me out to go eat and then we can smash? Oh, the bar is in hell. This is why you got men that are saying that all they have to do is have money and we will give them everything. Can women please stop embarrassing me like this? Because we're day by day we're proving these men right. So that's all you're worth. All you're worth is a date. And then you'll give him your insides. Oh, bussy.
I'm more so for like friends with benefits. Like we gotta be friends first before you gotta pull it out of me.
So hold on. When you meet a man, what makes you go, okay, we could probably just have some fun as opposed to, do something serious? How do you figure that out?
I'm a lover girl. I don't know. So I always catch feelings eventually. If I really like you, and we sleep together, I'm gonna want you to probably text me. And if you don't text me, I'm gonna get butthurt, So I like that.
We are in hells. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know it'd be going on, but it's really in hell. So we are sleeping with people before we actually get with them. I just want to call it out. We're sleeping with people before we end up being with them officially. Okay.
To have friends with benefits because we keep friends. We're still friends, As long as you're friends first.
As long as you have the boundaries in play, then you're good.
Boundaries is what you need because if not, they're going to disrespect you and they're going to treat you like you're just easy.
But you are being easy. Am I missing something? You are being easy. All he has to do is take you out on a date and you'll give it to him. That's being easy. Now, there are cases where a guy and a girl would do something like that and then they end up getting married. Don't make it a thing, though, because the way that they started was from hell. But then they ended up doing things the right way. Don't make it your case. Make your case more respectable. Make your case beautiful. You can be beautiful from the beginning to the end.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever be that baby girl.
Are you single?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, cause we in Miami, right? Are we in Miami?
So what's the problem when it comes on to dating men here?
That they don't pay enough.
They don't pay enough?
No.
So you're looking for money from a man?
I mean, listen, if you want to take me out, take me out. I mean, I look pretty, and so does everybody else.
How about let's go to Chipotle for the first date?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Hey guys, for my lovely men, when I said take your woman out, right? Tell her I would love to take you out sometime and da 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 da. This isn't what I mean. Like you take her out and then like that's no. It's about building towards something. There's nothing being built over here. Clearly, nothing's being built. These women are not serious, huh? It's genuinely concerning. I don't do this for ish and giggles. Like I actually internalize this stuff. Like what is going on? What the hell's happening? Is this real?
Did you say?
Is she drunk?
Did you say? You can't say. I'm sorry. You can't say.
What's wrong with Chipotle?
Chipotle. Baby, you can't take nobody to Chipotle. That's terrible. Take somebody out.
It's a big chain. It's healthy food.
No, I'm saying you gotta take somebody out to like, no fast food, because I feel like Chipotle is fast food. You gotta take somebody like, I don't know, like, take them out to a nice sitting bar, like a restaurant, like take them out somewhere.
What are you used to?
I don't encourage dating at the age of 14, 15. But if you ever decide to take a girl out and you're at that age, it's okay to take her to a fast food place. You guys are kids. You guys are kids. Thank you.
To men spending on you.
Restaurant, like take them out somewhere.
What are you used to men spending on you for the first date at 23 in Miami?
Oh, we're looking at it, but it's the opposite of where you're looking. Right there, sexy fish, right there. You see sexy fish? Yeah, sexy fish.
What's your age?
I'm 28 years old.
Are you single?
Yes.
Do you think that being single at 28 as a woman is a red flag in 2025?
No.
Why not?
I'm a strong, independent bitch. I know what I want. I'm not willing to settle for less.
What is it that you want from a man that you're looking to date now?
Loyalty is a big one. Someone who's willing to have a good time. I like to be fun, open-minded, adventurous. It's hard to find that shit.
What else do you want that man to bring into your life?
I love you. They need to bring value, you know? You need to bring good times, laughter, happiness, support, loyalty. You need to be a man. You need to be a protector and a provider. And if you can't, then you can't be in my life.
And what does financial support from a man at 28 look like to you?
I guess
this guy he's a troublemaker. What about 16? 16, same thing. I feel like 18 is where you step it up a bit. Like 18, let's do, cause you're still young. 18, Cheesecake Factory. At 16, you can do Applebee's, you know, those types of restaurants. But what business do you all have going to, you know, like Hank's, fine steak and martinis? You know what I mean? For me, it's really, like, I'm so focused on the person. I still have standards when it comes to restaurants, but I'm so focused on the person. You take me, okay, obviously Applebee's, I'm gonna think it's like a casual date, you know what I mean? But if you're talking about like upscale, and I'm 21, upscale, what's a little bit under Hank's fine steak and martini? It all depends. It's just that if you are like around 16, Applebee's is fine. Claim Jumper is fine. Red Lobster is fine. You know what I mean? And that's if you work. All that is fine. Just don't feel like you have to go to these high-end. You're not even old enough. You're not even old enough. Oh, yeah, you can do picnics as well. That's also really good. But I feel like this guy is purposely trying to go after women that dress more revealing because he's assuming that women that dress more revealing have the same type of mindset. Yeah, this guy's a troublemaker.
That's different for everyone. What does it look like to me? I would say, I don't know, a man that's not afraid to say yes to things. I need a man that's not going to say no.
So if you tell him, I need the Dior bag, he needs to just get it. Here's the card, baby. Go get it.
I shouldn't have to tell him, but I ain't looking for that shit. I'm looking for a man who wants to take care of me and the things that I need. If I need a phone, if I need tires, if I need gas, if I need food, those are the things.
If you needed your rent paid, he should be able to cover it.
Yeah.
No, be honest with me.
If I heard that correctly, she said she would want her man to pay her rent. Please, man, if you end up not doing it, I mean, she's not your wife. Like, it's between you two, obviously. It's between you two. But don't feel obligated to have to pay her rent. If you want to, you want to, but don't feel like if you don't do it, you're not a real man. That's actually crazy. That's not your wife. That's your girlfriend.
If he's doing all of that for you, what value would you add to his life?
Ooh, don't even get me started on that. I bring all the value. I'm thoughtful, I cook, I clean, I fuck, I do all the things. I look good. Anything you need a wifey to be, I got you covered.
How old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Are you single?
At US Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, but for all the hard work it took to get there. We are in for all of it. Because there's nothing as powerful as the power of us.
What the heck?
And so did a
They're not
lot
letting
of
me
the
skip.
girls work in the Avenue today.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
I got you covered.
How old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Are you single?
Yes, I am.
Why do you think that is?
I love being alone.
So why aren't you looking for a man?
Because why could I tell my man that I come home at 7 a.m. from the afters? I can't explain that.
7 a.m. from what?
The afters.
What are you talking about?
The after party.
Oh, okay.
I don't get home till like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
But why are you staying out so late?
With all due respect, she's good single because that type of lifestyle is not meant for relationships. I won't take you seriously. You have a whole man. One day you're gonna have children and you are out up until 7 o'clock in the morning. Even if it was a party, I don't give a damn. That's actually crazy. So to me, someone that does that is not ready for a relationship.
I love to have fun. I'm a party girl.
So is it that you've never been in a relationship or
I
what?
have. And I hated it. Every single one.
So why'd your last one end?
We just grew apart.
How long was it?
4 years.
So if you're gonna invest 4 years with a man, why even give up?
It just wasn't meant to be. You know?
4 years?
So, moving forward, do you see yourself getting married one day, or is it just single life till I die?
I hope I get married. I don't really know. I can't predict the future, but I hope so. I don't want to be alone forever.
No. There is no I hope so. You can work towards that. If you say I want to be married, in the name of Jesus, you shall be married. There is no I'll just see what happens. You know, I'll let life, drive me, take me in whichever direction it wants. That's being irresponsible. No. If you want to be married, carry yourself like a woman that wants to be married. This is not how you carry yourself as a woman that wants to be married. I'm so sorry, girly poppy. And you are so cute. You're so hot. She's really pretty. Her face, T. Body, T. But you want to get married? Nah.
But you just like being alone now.
Right now, yeah, I'm 23. I'm having fun.
So at what point would you want to get married in life?
Maybe 30s.
30s? You don't think that at that point men would be going for younger women?
No.
No?
Why not?
Because I have a good personality. I have the best personality.
How do you feel about this statement? Women are born with value, whereas men have to work for it.
Oh, I say it every day on my podcast, man. That's 100% true. Men are born with no value, and they have to level up to gain that value.
Okay, men are born with no value because society said so, or men are born with no value because you believe that is a fact. Because if you believe that that is a fact, no, you miss me on that one. Men and women, oh my God, children are born, okay, so look at your son. Let's say you have a son. Are you going to look at your son? Because this is if you're saying it like it's a fact. Your son has just been born. Are you going to look at, you might as well throw him across the room and make him stand up as a newborn, fresh out the cookie. You might as well make him do that because he has no value. He has to work for it. You see how stupid I sound? That doesn't make any sense. I hope he's saying it as in like based on what society does to men, how society treats men. But if you're speaking like you really believe this, like internally, I have to work for my worth, that's actually crazy.
First, women are born with the values. Their job to just preserve it and not mess it up. So, you know, this is why I don't feel sorry for women that like end up 30 plus with no man, because I look at women as almost like, so women are trust fund babies, men are self-made millionaires. When a man is born, he has no value. He's got to go and get it out the mud, right? And if he works his ass off, he ends up becoming that self-made millionaire, you know, whether literally or figuratively you want to say it. But with the women, once they turn 18, they have that access to that equity immediately, that $1 million. So if women...
So what about women that work? What about women that work? Did he just call us trust fund babies? What about, you guys, I'm really about to crash. What about women that work? What about self-made So who is Madam C.J. Walker? Who is she? During the period when slavery had just ended, she became a millionaire, a self-made millionaire. Who is she? Who is she? Talking about we're trust fund babies. Who is she then? Who is Oprah? Who is Beyonce? Who is Whitney Houston? Who is Jennifer Hudson? All these women. Who are they? You want to call them trust fund babies? Bro. You're never going to convince me to watch Fresh and Fit. I'll actually lose my mind. I already can't stand MJ Get Right sometimes. Most of the time. There'd be just this much that he'd be saying. I'm like, okay, maybe you're right. But Myron, that's his name? Myron? I don't want to snap, bro. I don't want to snap.
Turn 18, they have that access to that equity immediately, that $1 million. So if a woman gets to 30 years old plus and she hasn't found a man and cashed out with that $1 million, it's her fault because she's given the value up front. So the problem with a lot of modern day women is they want to...
Is he talking about physical money? Physical money? Or is he talking about sex? Like a woman has slept with... Don't play Blue's Clues with me. Talk straight. Is that what he's saying? I'm going to assume he's talking about literal money. Because if he's talking about literal money, I low-key don't know what he's trying to say. But I'm trying here.
Play the game. They want to go in a casino. They want to gamble, have fun. Wait till the casino is going to close at 6 a.m. It's 5:55 a.m. And they don't have a guy yet, and they haven't cashed out yet. And they're like, oh, what do I do? And then they're going to hit a Hail Mary. And the reality is most of you aren't. So what ends up happening is they have to consolidate on the best person in the casino. A lot of times it's not their first choice. So that's why you see a lot of these women walking around here where they're with a guy they don't really like that much, but he fulfills some of their check boxes. Divorce comes, or maybe they're catty to him, or they treat him like shit. And the problem is because women don't consolidate and find their best guy when they have the most value, when they're in their youth. They want to find a guy after they've done their career, after they've ride around the cock carousel and been sluts, and then they're not able to find a guy, and they look at it like, oh my God, men are trash. No, you're trash because you didn't find the guy when you're at your highest value. Right? That's the problem with a lot of women, where they think they can ride the cock carousel and find a guy at the end to save them. And it's not going to happen like that. Especially...
It's literally the same thing with men. You know what? Women You're dealing with the guy. Obviously, the older you get, the more difficult it may be. You're dealing with the guy. Find out how many women he's been with. Find out how many women he's been with. I find out that you have been with 5 women intimately. You've been with 10 women intimate. I will not deal with you, because that means that you have you lowered yourself. I'm not dealing with you. I believe in redemption. I believe that you can redeem yourself. But this is especially if you as a woman are a virgin. I don't think it makes any sense for you to be dealing with a man that's been with 10 plus women intimately. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. So you want to sit here and tell me that men can go around and be whores? Because men can be whores too. There's something called a male escort and all these other men. There are men that are for the community. Everybody knows what their body looks like under those clothes. There are men that are whores as well. And they don't deserve to be with women that haven't been with nobody. It's different. If you as a woman, you've done your stuff. A man has done his stuff. You guys get together. I'm not talking to y'all. But I'm talking to the women. You have barely dealt with men and you're ready to date? Okay, cool. Ask these men how many women they've been with. And you have these red pill men that are going to tell me, oh, damn, you're setting these women up to stay single forever because all men be smashing women. It's that environment that you're in. No. There are men out there that save themselves. There are men out there that really value what they have. If you fell into societal pressure and you ended up sleeping with a whole bunch of women as a man because you just felt like you had to meet the societal quota, I completely understand you, but that comes with consequences. It definitely comes with consequences. So I'm gonna start a new movement. You are a woman. You haven't been dealing with men like that. Go ahead and how many women have you been with? And be honest. And we'll see what happens. And you can even see men that would try to fight you. Some of these men would try to fight you like, oh, it's not the same thing. Oh, go to hell. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Nowhere in the Bible does it talk about women should be preserving themselves, but then for men, you can do whatever you want. And then when you're ready to take yourself seriously, you can go find a virgin. Go to hell.
If you have high standards where she makes a bunch of money, she becomes successful, and she thinks that like some guy's gonna come in and rescue her when she makes a bunch of money. Hey, Frank, sit.
All right, guys. That wraps up today's show, today's stream. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I'm just sick and tired of saying sorry every single time I stream. I know that the camera quality is not the best. I am fully aware of that. But for those of you that just got here, what had happened was I was just about to come on camera. I started the stream and everything, and I was about to be like, hey guys. But then my first camera stopped working. It wasn't connecting properly. So I said, you know what? Okay, cool. Thank God I have a secondary camera, because if I did not have this camera as my secondary, I would have not streamed today. So, Anasu, whatever. Also, I want to thank you all for joining me in the courtroom, the YouTube courtroom, the people versus Natalie. I believe that I won the case because I fight for sense. I'm fighting against people. I don't fight. I'm a child. I don't fight. You know how good I look? What do I look like fighting people? I don't want to fight you. The most I'm going to do is get loud. And I don't even use fighting words. I don't even use fighting words. I don't be like, you are stupid. Do I do that, you guys? Do I do that? I don't want to come up here and be a liar. I don't use fighting words, though. Because at the end of the day, this is a conversation. At the end of the day, this is the internet. It's just the internet. So, the whole bear versus men conversation, I'm done. I'm done. I've been talking about it for a long time. I started streaming here on YouTube back in November. I really want to be done with it, because with the women that say that they'll rather choose the bear, I feel like you all are fighting sense. I feel like you are fighting common sense at that. And this leads me to say that common sense is never common. It will never be common because you always have those outliers that will try to intervene and do the absolute most. Oh, absolutely not. Common sense is not common. And that should help you to decrease your blood pressure when you are getting into it with people that don't want to accept that they are not making sense. I will never be able to convince you women. I will never be able to convince you that you are not making any sense. I will never be able to convince you that you are speaking out of straight delusion. And you sound crazy when you say, I would rather get killed by a bear than get raped by a man. So that means you get stuck into a room with a man. You're gonna be weak. You're not going to fight back. You at least spit on the guy. You're not gonna do none of that. You're just gonna sit there and be frail and just let it go. Like even a 5-year-old girl would have done something. She could do something. If she doesn't do it, it's a 5-year-old girl. Jesus Christ. But you know what I'm trying to say. The automatic response from a human being, even if it's a child, from a human being is fight or flight. But let's talk about grown women. You are a grown woman and you're not fighting back. That's what I don't understand. A child, maybe the child is so terrified, but I just low-key, it's more possible in my head. It makes more sense for a child to be like, oh my God, like that. But you are grown. Fight! But you don't want to do that. The more I talk, the more brain cells I'm actually losing because I'm trying to talk to these people. There are 5-year-olds that will fight. If they don't, that's a 5-year-old kid, right? But usually the human body is equipped to, something. But as a grown up, you're just gonna sit there and just take it. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Maybe the word weak is not the right word because some people really... Guys, I don't know what to think anymore. Because regardless, whether you fight or you don't fight, you are a victim. Whether you fight or you don't fight, you are a victim. But to say, if I were to be put in this scenario, I would rather get killed than be raped. That's what I don't understand. You can fight back a rapist. That's if your mindset is to survive. You can fight back a rapist. If you don't, regardless, you are a victim. But you would... I know that you guys are not happy with me still talking to it. We're just reflecting here. Let us reflect on what we talked about today. The alpha papas that were upset with what I had to say concerning what MJ Get Right was talking about. I said that the video is insane. The video is still insane. You are the king. You are more precious than gold. You are this and you are that. Therefore, women shall be at your feet, begging to sleep with you. And you men are supporting that? Where's the fulfillment in that? You can rejoice in your singleness. Like, I don't understand. Singleness, like, you can rejoice in it as in you're not interested in being married. You're not interested in having children. You just want to work. You want to take care of yourself. You want to go out and you want to be with your friends. I think that is so beautiful. Singleness is beautiful. It is. We don't need to be... love comes in different forms. It's beautiful. Trust. But if you feel the need to get by, like sexually, by sleeping with people or you're watching pornography, you have a problem. And you need to pray about it. You have a problem. You need to talk to somebody about it. Because it's either you rejoice in your singleness without indulging in that, or you get married and you actually fall in love. Something in my nose. So, yeah. One more time, and for Caleb Wilson, rest in peace to him. He's been constantly in my thoughts. His family has constantly been in my thoughts. It's just very, very sad, and I do hope that I mean, of course, all we can do is hope, right? I look like I'm ready for the Oval Office. I can go in there my damn self and sign an executive order, but clearly, like, logically, thank you. Logically, I can't go in the Oval Office. That's gonna be me impeding. But you get what I'm saying. It's just so sad. I want to ban fraternities and sororities. All of them need to be banned. All of them need to go. They all need to go. I can't do this. They all need to go. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for being here once again. God bless every single one of you. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 16 minutes. It felt like 10 minutes. I was really yapping. 3 hours. Oh, Lord. Excuse the camera quality, but you know what? I feel... Can I just stick to this quality, guys? Like, don't roast me. Be nice. But can I just stick to this quality? Is it really that deep? Like, you guys are like, oh my god, this is terrible. Because somebody... Dayu, are you throwing shade? Because you were like, is this a new camera? Are you throwing shade? Are you saying that this is ugly? Thank you for being a safe space. Of course! Of course, I told you guys, Anasu is the only troll that I'll tolerate. No, actually, y'all be trolling me too, but he is like up there. Like, he'll find every opportunity to play with me. He'll find every opportunity to play with me. So, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I think I'm gonna stick to this camera quality from now on. We'll see. We'll see. Because obviously, when you are clipping, you still want the quality to be just as good until further notice. It's just the beginning of me streaming. I've only been at it for like... what is it? I started in November, December, 4 months. So yeah, it's just the beginning. We're getting somewhere. It's all right. Thank you all so much for your support and your love and your comments. You guys keep me going. I also appreciate those of you that keep tagging me in TikToks, tagging me in, not even tagging me, but you're giving me recommendations on YouTube channels that I should be reacting to. Thank you I see here that the average watch time was like 16 minutes. So like, y'all are really here. Thank you. Also, thank you to those of you that been here since the beginning. Anisu was there. Anisu was here since the beginning. Jenny as well. I think Dayu. And for those of you that are just watching, you're not commenting, thank you so much for being here. It's just the beginning. Somebody asked me about moderators. For that one, I already have a number in mind, because I know that when you stream on YouTube, like, you could get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're gonna need more and more and more people to be your moderators. I have my people, don't worry. I just feel like right now is not the time for me to start picking people, because on average it's not that many people that come on here anyway. Last week was kind of crazy. The last stream I did, that was kind of crazy. That was a lot of people. But this time it's like more, it's okay. I don't need moderators right now. I delete comments myself, but in due time I would definitely be looking for y'all. I will be looking for y'all. So don't worry about that. But yes, my people, God bless every single one of you. If you are watching the playback, be sure to like this stream, comment down below, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And please, when you click on the bell, the drop down button is gonna show. Please select the bell that gives you all notifications coming from me. I'm not annoying, I promise. I'm not annoying. Press the bell that gives you everything, not just a little bit. No. Everything. I beg of you. Thank you. You're watching this now. and you haven't liked the stream yet, be sure to like because it helps a lot. Be sure to continue. I mean, I can't tell you to continue to talk to me in the chat because I'm literally leaving. But thank you for being here. Be sure to share, and if you haven't subscribed, you're watching me for the first time, or you've been watching me and you just wanted to be sexy and not subscribe, you can be even sexier by subscribing and press the correct bell. I'm gonna say it again. Press the correct bell, not the few notification bell. Press the correct bell. The very first bell on top. Press it. All right, hotties. Thank you all so much. I love you. Be here tomorrow. It's Saturday. Be here tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. One more time. 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. Lastly, Monday I will be live because yesterday I did not go live. Guys, I felt so bad. Oh, I felt so bad. I felt like Kaka. Like Kaka was worth more than me. That's how I felt yesterday. I felt so bad. I read your guys' comments and you guys were like, what were you doing? I think it was you, Jenny. You were like, what were you doing? Stay up until 4 o'clock in the morning. I know. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry as hell. Like I'm just sorry. Everything about me is just sorry. Just looking at me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just one sorry Negro. I am sorry. Be here tomorrow, my people. I will be here. God bless every single one of you. I love you all. Kamata bizu. Mwah. Bye, my people. Bye-bye.